actually watch the video that I like instead. I called you the R word, by the way. Okay, bye. Just being weird as fuck.
The two rules of the chat says have fun and be nice.
Yeah. How do you respond to the weed allegations? I plead guilty.
I plead the fifth blunt.
The fifth blunt. By the way, I called you a slur.
I already exposed you. What?
For lying about him offering to help you find a new
Yo, Joe,
video.
what's up?
What do you mean
He
exposed?
said it himself.
Yeah.
You just don't care about anything.
Dude, are you watching this? This is crazy. Holy shit. Wait, no, I closed the fucking thing. Oh, I gotta put the chat on screen too.
Your skin is ever changing.
Oh no, my computer's frozen.
With Gold Bond's different formulations of 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins for all your skins.
Yo, 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 yo.
Look at this. What do you think of this? He date Joe Biden. They are melting together. It's romantic in a way.
Oh shit, you're in general.
Yeah,
general.
what's up, man? Here, let's go into live.
I'll go into live. I wanted to give you the option to invite me.
Oh yeah, you're welcome anytime, dude. You can hop in. You can always hop into live anytime you want.
I didn't want to hold you back. I wanted you to roll, dude. I wanted you to roll. I wanted the juice to get loose.
What's up, man? How's it going?
From the top.
You can hit him with the little hammer.
I know, that's what I've been doing this whole time.
Dude, you missed it, dude. I literally was like, yo, did you see Big Bungie got kicked off lolcow by Keem? And he like brought my chat up like on the screen. And
Oh
was like,
my god.
Yeah. And then he was like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, no, you fucking.
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yo, what's up, Snowman? Yeah, dude, this is crazy. Wait, I love this hammer thing.
Honestly, solid stream. Solid stream. It's just the guy doing it, but solid stream. We gotta give credit where credit is due.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of credit where credit is due, did you happen to see my Casey Tron video?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I
can
will.
fix her, bro.
like
I'm
that.
telling you, we can fix
I
her.
like
She just
that.
needs to be
That's pretty
friends with
good.
us and get
Yeah.
away from
I see you're having a tough
the
time
freaks.
with your cat.
I don't know if I want to fix her, to be
You got so
honest.
many likes on Twitter.
Dude, she says
Glad I
more
got
slurs
your
than Bungie, bro.
dumbass
Damn. Okay. Say no more.
I don't know if that should be a selling point to you, but
That's really funny. Does she actually? Wait, what is she? When did she do that?
they're old, dude. I'll be real. And honestly, like, if she were to like come up and argue with me and say those weren't slurs, I would be like, yeah, probably someone.
Okay.
The one is, and it's just her slipping lyrics from a song.
Confirmed.
It's
Oh,
really
that's
harmless.
fine.
It's
That's
like
totally
not-
fine.
The wires from
Yeah,
my
and then
computer are
and
into
then
my
the
fucking neck, getting me
yeah
a blood
yeah,
supply.
dude.
The
You know what's
a
really
second
funny? I
I
just
turn off
wait.
that
No, those are your recommended channels. Okay.
Wait, let's see. These are the
Tipster's
ones
got
I
19
follow. Oh, Tipster recommended. Let's go.
He's got 19 people watching him.
Oh,
I
hell
mean,
yeah.
He's. I think that is 1% material, ain't it?
Yeah. Tipster, let's go.
I will dress up like Homer and save Casey Tron. I want to be Casey Tron's friend. Have you seen? I'm like tweeting at her in very friendly ways.
I haven't seen that. I haven't really been paying much attention to Twitter the last couple days. Let's see.
I had to take a break. I posted every single day last week, and I know they were just shitty fucking VOD re-uploads, but like, I was just burned out. And then I did my Casey Tron video.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't do anything. I fell asleep. And I had a dream where Bungie was getting yelled at by Keemstar. I woke up, and you were like, "Yo, Bungie was on." I'm like, "No."
That's crazy. Wait, so you had a dream? Were you did you have it open live? Did you actually
I had it on.
Oh,
I had it on.
So it was like playing in your dream?
Yeah.
That is so
Yeah.
funny.
But I woke up and I'm like, no way, that happened. That was a dream. And then you were like, yo, Bungie was on. And I was
That's
like, "No
crazy.
way."
Yeah. Dude, that was legendary. I think Bungie kind of came in a little too hot, just a tiny bit, but I wish they didn't kick him out still. Like that was
Dude,
good
they ended up-
content.
I almost got gaslit into agreeing with you. And
Yeah.
then I rewatched it a couple times. And to be fair, I went into Bungie's live stream after that and like paid money to harass him. Like I'm not afraid to do that. But I rewatched it a bunch of times. and they ended up bringing up Bungie's point after they kicked him anyway. Like it totally
What?
100% was just yeah.
Wait,
If you
what the
watch it
fuck?
back,
I didn't
they're
watch that
anyway,
part.
Back to what Bungie was saying. I'm like, well, wait, why'd you kick him then?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's crazy. Oh, guys, does the audio sound good? It looks like I'm like peaking right now. That's crazy. Yeah, what? So part of it I thought was because like they thought he was derailing and they wanted to talk about the cancer stuff, and then the other part
That's
of it
what
was
Keem said.
yeah,
And then Keem pays Tommy's paychecks.
yeah.
And then Tommy's the other voice of reason. Like, I'm just being real.
And then Tommy was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know why he did that." Teamstar was like, "This guy sucks," and Tommy was like, yeah, I don't know why. He usually doesn't suck." And it was like, dude, it would have been so funny to leave him on.
I'm working on a video for the Boogie shit, and it's just like what I think are like the most egregious examples if I'm just flat out lying, like back to back. Like I'm like, this is the clip of him saying this. This is the clip of him saying this. This is the clip of him saying he has like just. But if you wanted to, you could make that video like hours long.
Yeah.
The dude just lies about everything.
Yeah,
It's
it's wild. Dude, the
I tried to
craziest
just find the best parts.
it was crazy how this guy admitted that the cancer was not in his medical records. That's insane.
Dude, I literally just went over everything just now. I just got done
hell yeah.
recording my video.
Nice.
And like, but like it is crazy how, oh my God, look who's in the background.
He's smoking fucking weed with Lex. Oh my god, dude, lay off the
Dude.
weed. Lay off the fucking weed.
All these people need to smoke less weed. Their
Yeah.
lives would be so much better.
Seriously.
He was crying, dude.
Oh my god, really?
He was.
Holy shit.
But yeah, Lex is. I used to like Lex. She got along with Dad. I used to be a fan of Dad.
Mm.
And she was in that music video. And I was even kind of like on her. I watched her whole video when she released it, and I just stayed silent on it. I didn't do any content with it because I was like, there might be something to this. But then to me, I don't know. I stayed out of it. But yeah, I mean, she basically just tried to sling Super Mega into a bunch of shit.
I didn't like how, like, when I watched that original video, and okay, maybe I might be looking back at this with like hindsight 2020, but when I watched that video, the impression that I got was that she was still like like even if like the covering up assault allegations were true, which they obviously aren't, the whole thing where like she kept exaggerating details of the story and like twisting things to make them look worse in order to like smear them. I felt like that just gave me such a horrible impression of her. Like she just came off as like a complete scumbag to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of stayed away from it. I really try not to talk about SA stuff.
Really? Yeah.
I don't like to do that. I actually like I have a VOD I was gonna do. I did the live stream, and then I haven't decided whether or not I want to post the VOD yet because the Tana Mojo stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, what's your take on that? Or you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, I will. I already did a live stream on it. I'm leaning towards Tana 100%. But then the problem with that guy's video is his video sucks.
Yeah.
Like the video, like whatever the D'Angelo Wallace, his video is fucking horrible. Like he doesn't have any more evidence to add to the conversation, which isn't bad. But then your video just needs to be relaying the information, the accusations, not pretending like he introduces a bunch of random nonsense in the place of evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, I like when I heard Tana Mojo like basically say that, you know, they did that when she was 17. My initial reaction with like certain like sexual assault allegations is to be like, you know, well, not every time, but a lot of the ones from this year have been really sketchy. Like when they come out, it doesn't sound right. It sounds like, you know, just on your first listen, like the way that they're phrasing things is like covered in all this flowery language. With her, it didn't feel like that at all. Something
she's not asking for anything.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
It slipped at a live, and then her audience was not harassing her, but they were prying at her for more info, and she was just like, yeah, this is my statement. It happened, whatever. Like she's not like asking for this guy to be canceled. She's even saying she's still in like positive contact with him.
Exactly.
And then you got the honestly, the video to me became more of a topic of discussion than the accusations because Tana doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then the guy's probably a creep, but like we have no evidence, so I'm not willing to add more to the conversation. Then you have this fucking D'Angelo Wallace guy, like he has no evidence, but he's acting like he does, and I think he's really bad at making videos and should have just stopped after he went after Turkey Tom.
Yeah, I need to go into that a little bit. Did you end up watching that on stream or no?
No, it's too long.
Too long.
I can send you what I was gonna watch. It's very, very long.
Sure, or we can fire it up.
There's a Boblax video that rips through it. Everyone, if you look through it at the time, everybody went after D'Angelo. Like
really?
Willie Mac made a video about it. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I haven't watched that video to be fair, but I have heard a lot of people say that it's really bad.
I mean, to be fair, the only part of it that I kind of like think. So, dude, the beginning of Turkey Tom's video is kind of anti-Semitic. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you, but like that's the thing. Like there was a kernel of like, okay, that's a legitimate criticism, and then he just like runs with it, like too far.
Like he takes it. He takes like, oh, this guy made like a racist joke, and turns it into like this guy's a legitimate like racist that supports like X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, like I'm not even gonna say that like I'm cool with the anti-Semitic joke because I'm kind of like I know I'm not. I'm gonna put a stance on that. Like I just don't. Not that I listen. You might catch me like laughing at an anti-Semitic joke just because it's so absurdly funny, but like overall, like I'm not like I would not intentionally put an anti-Semitic joke at the beginning of my fucking video. like the fuck, dude. That's just me.
I find like racism and everything really funny, but yeah.
I'm not gonna say it can't be, but I do. I just think it's. I don't know. Like I don't know. I guess I've said it all already.
It's not your flavor. Like sometimes like if it's actually really funny, then it can be funny. Like that. It's
got to be tasteful, and I just remember that going down, and like Willie Mac show was like. This is not even like this, whatever. Like, I'm like, no, that was anti-Semitic. Like, if you think it's funny, fine, but it is anti-Semitic. Like, let's be real for a fucking second,
What is he listening to? Cupcake.
I sent you the Boblax coverage, which is a 25-minute video, and just goes over Twitter versus D'Angelo Wallace. The Turkey Tom video, ironically enough, I actually just rewatched it. Because it goes into my Caseytron video and it's deleted. It's a deleted video from Turkey Tom. He got rid of it.
Oh,
because it exposes him for some hypocrisy. Truly does. Yes.
Damn. All right, let me stream this on
that, and he was anti-Semitic in the beginning of the video. Probably another reason he deleted it.
Special episode.
You got the stream up.
Yeah, oh, here he is, Rabbi Tom.
So the YouTuber Turkey Tom recently.
Why is my thing being so slow? Hold on, let me see if this is happening.
Should I do Ethan Watch for you?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I can do Ethan Watch if you're gonna go into this. I will fill you in. I'm semi caught up with all this.
Nice,
I actually recently went over the Turkey Tom video.
Wait, so what were the highlights of Ethan's stream today?
He just was spazzing out. Like he was responding to every single chatter. Beazle posted a bunch of clips. That's how I heard about it.
Oh, okay.
He gave me the link.
Nice. All right, let's see.
I don't know what set him off, but everybody was on it.
Yeah, it seems like he was just like fighting with chat. Like and then once it got linked on Twitter, then more people came in and started like chatting to like rile him up.
He's being exposed, really, is what it comes down to. Like he's such a shitty guy.
Yeah. I gotta open my task manager. My thing is really slow. Hold on.
Oh, he just said that Kiwi Farms is full of Nazis and pedophiles.
Oh, wow.
That's update enough.
Classic Ethan.
Yeah, classic.
What's crazy about him to me is like he is somehow like even stupider than Hassan. Like his words hold even less weight than Hassan's. He's like a clone of Hassan, but he's not even smart enough to like be Hassan. You know what I mean?
What annoys me about him is he thinks that he's cool. And I want
Yeah.
to take that. I want to take that confidence away from him because he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what my problem with him
So the
is.
YouTuber
That is
Turkey Tom
accurate.
recently uploaded a video called YouTube Sponsors, and this is how it starts out.
Hello and shalom, my brothers, and welcome to a very special episode of the Tigger Tom Show. Today, I have a very special presentation for all of you. A story, really.
This is based.
One of gaming,
Yeah.
shaving, dangerous people pushing dangerous narratives, and my personal favorite pastime, being a merchant, an accumulator of wealth, hide away from my fellow
Oh,
man,
no.
look down upon the writhing masses in shame, and pity.
Okay, drop him. He's a racist and an anti-Semite.
Oh, look, it's my favorite developer, Plarium.
I thought that was gonna be it, but he just keeps going.
No, God, please, no! No!
What the fuck, Turkey Tom?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night. I can feel
Oh my
Another
god.
popular YouTuber who goes by the name Deanna.
Okay, I will say I don't think that Turkey Tom is like an anti-Semite at all. And I think that he probably just thinks all that stuff is funny.
Well, this was him when he was like even younger. This is old.
Yeah.
This is old as fuck, dude. This is like Turkey Tom. What is he? 21 now? I
Yeah.
think this is 4 years old. So what? He was.
He was
I'm not good at math.
17 or 18? Yeah, 17.
Yeah, 17, and then D'Angelo Wallace hits him for like the N-word stuff in Discord, which is like what, he was 13,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I don't know.
Yeah, I think back then, like, I don't know, I definitely in that era, like 4 years ago, or more even, like edgy stuff was just like funny to people, I feel like there definitely were people who were like genuinely racist, but I don't think that was like the majority of people who thought edgy jokes were funny. And I think that Turkey Tom probably falls into that category.
I gotta bail quick. I'll be back.
No problem,
though.
yeah.
Didn't like this video too much and decided to take to Twitter to express his opinions. He tweets out, so the YouTuber Turkey Tom threw a bunch of anti-Semitic imagery in his latest video, and it resulted in the comment section full of anti-Semitism. Wow. If you have to rely on racism for YouTube engagement, A, accept your content as shit, and B, go fuck yourself.
Oh my god, this guy's reading way too much into it. Like he's just making a little meme. He's just putting a little meme in his video.
He then shows an image of
Tom is becoming super red-pilled and epic. Like, is that not also obviously a joke? Red-pilled and epic. He even said the word epic to make it like obvious that he's like joking. The eternal Jew strikes again. Ethan Klein and his Israeli wife make a lot of money and compromise on their ideals for more money and lie about. I wonder what those two have in common. Oh my god.
Okay, that one might be a little.
Well, the thing is, like, yeah, you can make an argument for like all of these being like anti-Semitic, but you can also like definitely just say these people are joking. Like, I don't think that when you say stuff like this online, it necessarily means that you actually believe what you're saying.
I agree, but I just don't find it funny. So it's like, if it's not funny, then it's like the only option left is the bad option.
I think
you know
it's
what I mean?
funny. I think it's funny. I think like back in the day when like a lot more people used to go on like 4chan and stuff. This is a thing I'm just going to keep repeating myself, but like people didn't take anything seriously. Like they would say stuff like this just to like troll people as like a meme because it was like fucked up. That was the meme. The meme was they would say stuff like this because it was fucked up and unexpected. But then you get like these new gens who will like read stuff like that and take it 100% seriously because they don't have like the contextual knowledge to understand when something is a joke. And I feel like that's the difference between like 2016 or like even just between early internet and nowadays. People didn't take things that seriously back then a lot of the time.
Yeah, well, people hold different standards for edgy jokes
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
they do for other kinds of dark humor.
Yeah.
Like, you'd never say, or like for race jokes and stuff like that, you'd
Mhm.
never say that someone actually wants to kill people if they make really dark jokes about death and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You would
That's a good
never
way of
say
putting
that.
it. Yeah. Yeah, I hate that style of Twitter writing too.
these anti-Semitic comments. The first one says, "Damn, Tom is becoming super red." Login says, "I wonder why H3 started spewing the same mainstream media talk."
The brackets H3.
Talking point.
So these are like these three are like a little bit like worse, but still I think that you're within the realm of this could be like jokes.
Pants says, Tom is more blatantly anti-Semitic than usual, and I'm loving it. Slazers says, looks like Tom here finally took the
Like the red pill thing, like that's not fucking
pill on
serious.
our merchant friend.
The red pill on our merchant friends.
This tweet blew up, and a lot of people had a lot of different responses to it. Simi and Jimmy says, I can't believe such a hateful person is allowed on this platform. Hashtag not all turkeys.
A hateful person is allowed on this platform.
Says, the turkey hunt is starting early this year. Kaiga says, oh no, a joke! Help! To which V the Bee responds, ironic bigotry.
Oh my god, this guy literally whipped out the iDubbbz argument. Casual racism is still racism. Casual bigotry is still bigotry. Literally the exact same sentence. He uttered the same sentence as iDubbbz in his Ultimate Cuck video. I'm willing to bet money that people on D'Angelo's side make edgy jokes towards other groups of people that can be just as bad as these comments are. Maybe D'Angelo... Never mind. He's getting paid off.
Still bigotry. Kindly says, I don't know, man. I'm Jewish and I didn't think his joke was really anti-Semitic. But I do agree that these kind of jokes do pander to that crowd.
Dude, okay. One thing I will tell you guys, because when I grew up, and I had like a lot of Jewish friends, and Jewish people are not a monolith. Well, it's true. It's true about like any race. But I did know several Jewish people who loved anti-Semitic jokes. They thought they were fucking funny. And they would tell them to each other and me like all the time. Like you don't have to like hate one type of humor just because like you think that whole group will be like offended on their behalf. You have to be offended on their behalf or something, because it's just not how it works.
Nintendo Babe then responds, I don't know, man. Either he's a racist or he's totally okay with pandering to racists. How much of a difference is there? Insight then says, he's neither. It's a joke. Grow a pair. To which Nintendo Babe responds, I thought jokes had to be, you know, funny? Pixion then says, humor is subjective. Come on. Do we really have to say this? That stuff is dark humor. Some people find it funny, and some people find it offensive. The offended people shouldn't act as if it was offensive.
True.
Fact, because it's just their personal opinion. Nintendo Baby.
You're right. My mistake. Some racists do find that funny. Like, it is just so stupid for people to go into, like, around the world. Like, for people to go around with this mentality that, like, if you find an edgy or racist joke funny, it's because you 100% agree with it and you endorse a racist worldview. That is just such a stupid way of looking at the world. Like, that is so obviously not true. And these people always have like double standards too. Like they'll have edgy jokes that they laugh at, but they don't like, you know, some of these people will make like racist anti-white jokes, and it's like totally fine. And they don't hate white people, but they just think it's funny to make those jokes. That doesn't mean that those people are unironically racist.
Or like what about like kill all men?
Kill all men. Yeah,
they
yeah.
Don't actually want to kill
they
all
don't
men.
actually want to do that. No one thinks that they do.
Well, some people think that they do, and then those people laugh
Yeah,
at them.
those people are just as stupid
Yeah.
too. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
You're right, my mistake. Some
racists do find it funny.
Mika then responds, I found it funny. I'm Jewish. I guess I'm just a racist pig, huh? Speaking for a lot of Jewish people I know, we know how to take a joke, buddy. Get off your high horse. I don't need you to tell me how to feel. Bruh Federation responds to all of this by saying, believing the phrase super red-pilled and epic is an
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Super red-pilled and epic is obviously a joke.
Turkey Tom, who has the Twitter ad Zapdi because he got previously suspended and needed a new Twitter ad, he says, go away, you dishonest hack. Debug responds to Angelo by saying, is he not allowed to make jokes? To which D'Angelo responds, are you allowed to spell properly?
Ooh, owned. D'Angelo Wallace owned this guy. You can't even spell properly. How could you make a point if you can't even spell?
That's pretty much the level of communication I'd expect from someone who thinks Jews bad lol is a joke. Turkey Tom then responds to this by saying, I didn't make a joke even close to that, homie. Then he quote tweets this and says,
so the thing about this is like, there is an argument for people who say or try to make edgy jokes, but they're like so like unfunny that it makes it cringe, because it's so easy to make like a racist joke, for example, funny. It's easy to do that. And if you somehow make it unfunny and cringe, it's like extra cringe.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. Yeah,
It's
it's the worst, right?
It's a high risk, high reward joke.
It's
style.
no, it's not even high risk. It's like low risk, high reward, but they somehow like fucked up. Because they don't have a funny bone in their body. Like there are my point is what D'Angelo is saying, there are people who do that, but this is not Turkey Tom. Like Turkey Tom's shit was funny. It wasn't just like, oh, this group is bad. Like it was actually like a joke and it was funny.
You gotta love how your best defense for someone criticizing you
it's really
is
important for like a race joke to be funny.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has, like, unlike other kinds of jokes, it really, really, really has to be funny, or it's just like.
It's just cringy, right?
Yeah,
like,
you're fucked.
Like again, like it's just easy to make those types of jokes funny. So if you can't make one funny, then it's like it's worse because you're literally playing on easy mode.
I think one thing that people
wrong.
who don't like race jokes don't really fully understand is that part of the humor of the race jokes is that racism is so absurd and ridiculous that like it's not that you actually are saying that because you secretly agree with it. It's like it is so, at least for me, this is why I think it's funny. It's like it's so ridiculous to be racist. It's so stupid. You know what I mean? And that so when you're saying something like that, like ironically, it makes it funny. And it's also shocking. That's part of it, is like because it just comes out of nowhere and you don't see it coming.
Yeah. Well, okay, I think like the two funny it is sometimes to some people it is funny because of that. To other people it's funny because like they personally find the stereotypes to be true. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
so there are people who genuinely like think it's funny because they believe it, or at least because like let's say like I laugh at like a white joke because there's a stereotype of like, oh, white people don't season their food. I find that funny, and it's kind of true. Like, you know, but that's, you know, I don't know. Am I explaining this well? Like sometimes certain stereotypes can be true, and that's what makes it, or true to an extent, and that's what makes them funny. But it's yeah, the absurdity of it is absolutely an aspect of it. It
definitely depends on the kind of joke, because
right.
If you're saying like that Jews are hoarding all the wealth and like they want you to own nothing and stuff like that, that's clearly like not actually true. You know what I like?
Yeah.
Jews are going to their meeting every month to talk about the world domination. And
that's
stuff like that.
that's like an example of like a stereotype that's taken to a ridiculous standard, which makes it funny. I don't know.
But it's like that is like, so that's absurd to if you actually genuinely believe that.
Yeah, and that's why it's funny.
That's not a like, oh, so relatable. You know, like a relatable joke would be like white people don't season their food. It's harmless and it's partially true for sure, right?
Yeah.
But saying that Jews are going to like a world meeting to talk about world domination is like, that's such a ridiculous thing that some people actually believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It can I think it can sometimes be funny because there can be an element of truth to them.
Yeah. I agree.
That's the thing is like how should I put this? You can be like not only self-deprecating, but you can laugh at like racial humor about other people without being hateful of them. You can find like little stereotypes and things funny. Like it's okay to laugh at little like stuff like that. Like I give like everyone permission to laugh at like fucking white jokes. Like they're funny. Just like laugh at it. Have fun.
There are two different flavors of joke. That's what I'm saying, I guess, is like, yeah, there are definitely stereotypes that are true. But if you're laughing at the fact that Nick Cannon said that white people don't have souls, it's not because it's like, oh,
yeah,
that's so true. Like, we don't have souls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're laughing at the absurdity of it. Exactly.
Yeah. There's different flavors. There's different types for sure.
There's different flavors. Yeah, context and intent. Yep.
Dummy. And I didn't make a joke even remotely close to that big guy. Stop lying. Huckle Peel responds to Tom by saying, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt on this, but I'm honestly asking, what was
you can't fake intent.
A random shot at Israel and the USS Liberty event. On its own, that's like fine, but then you had to add Nick Fuentes and Ben with a huge dollar bill. You get why that raises some eyebrows? If it's not clear, I'm not calling you anti-Semitic, but I do think you were memeing a little too close to the sun. Otherwise, it was a great video. Turkey Tom then responds, I get what you're saying, man, but I definitely didn't do anything anti-Semitic, and I'm not whatever
Okay, the problem with Turkey Tom saying this here is like it's not the sentiment that it's the fact that like he needs to concede that the joke was a little bit anti-Semitic. Okay, as soy as that sounds, like that's the joke. It was funny and it was like slightly anti-Semitic, and like those things can both exist at the same time. He can be a non-act. He's not necessarily an anti-Semite for making like an anti-Semitic joke, but um yeah, so I feel like he could concede that here, and it's still like not a big deal. Like you can still win an argument conceding that point.
That I am. He then responds directly to the initial tweet and says, "I'm not an anti-Semite, and there was no anti-Semitic imagery in my video." Simi and Jimmy then responds, "Quiet, you literal Nazi."
Oh my god, is this guy joking? That guy has to be joking. Literal Nazi.
Says, "Your whole joke was H3 are Jewish. Haha, Israel sank US Navy ship. Get it? Ethan is Jewish, and so is Israel. Ha 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 ha. Not a knee slapper, not gonna lie." Tom then quote tweets this and says, "Nice lie, man. I didn't even mention Ethan being Jewish in the
Why is Turkey Tom in the trenches like Brad Taste in music here? He's literally like arguing with like random retards on Twitter that don't matter. Like this person is obviously like not worth replying to, not worth your time.
video, and I had a 20-second bit about the US.
Like you don't need to like play into their argument, be like, well, actually, that wasn't my joke. Like you don't even need to justify that. I mean, I'm sure he's learned this by now. He was a kid back then, but you can just dismiss these people or like laugh at them, make fun of them.
Video, where I said nothing.
Like, cartoon drawing.
Yeah.
Judaism. These people literally have to lie to get their point across. D'Angelo then responds to Tom by saying, "Look, I get that you're either an idiot or pretending to be one, but your comment section is filling up with anti-Semitism for a reason. If that's the crowd you want to associate with, go for it. But just keep in mind that sane people have a zero tolerance policy for your bullshit."
Sane people have a zero tolerance policy for your bullshit. So annoying. Like, most people aren't that sensitive to things. Most people don't really care and can laugh at a fucking joke.
Then responds, "Wouldn't say his joke."
I hate this like would this be considered moral grandstanding? I feel like it kind of is, because he's like framing himself as like, oh, I'm just a reasonable middle of the road person, and like you're like this crazy extremist. Like it's like all like posturing, you know what I mean?
Is anti-Semitic because it was criticizing Israel's government, but it was definitely out of fucking left field in a video about YouTube sponsorship. Like, it's absolutely irrelevant if the developers are Israeli, lol. Weird he would include it. Kale then responds, "Google USS Liberty," and then No Fuckers responds, "Yes. Anytime anyone mentions Israel..."
Meanwhile, in 2024, people are gonna be, all of these people who were saying shit like this back then are now probably like the most anti-Israel people ever.
That does not involve politics. He has to point out their war crimes. I personally talk about...
Do you guys remember when Hassan like went around saying like Israelis are he said some, I don't remember what the stereotype was, but he literally said like, oh, that's how Israelis are, and it was like literally like an anti-Jewish like stereotype.
He also said a slur.
Yeah, well, he said which one did he say?
Gusano?
Yeah, he said that. He loves to laugh as if that's like not like somehow not a slur. It's like
inside job in war crimes in Iraq. Anytime I mention the US in a video about YouTube.
Yeah, it's fine when he does it.
Nicholas Diorio reacts to this whole thing by saying, Turkey Tom getting shit for something he literally didn't say in a video is ridiculous. Then I decide to comment on the situation by saying, "Damn, I thought you were pretty cool, but now you're lying about what Turkey Tom said in his video, and falsely accusing him of promoting bigotry. That's pretty fucked up." Now, normally
I don't know why this tweet is funny to me. The way that Bo Blacks writes his tweets sometimes.
For my tweets on these Twitter versus videos, but the reason I brought up mine in particular is because a couple days later I found out that D'Angelo actually responded to me, but not on Twitter, in his YouTube community tab. He screenshots my tweet and then says, "Currently getting cancelled on Twitter. Be sure to follow me." Laughing my ass off.
You guys remember when people thought that getting canceled was like maybe it wasn't just what people thought. To be fair, yeah, actually it totally was a real thing. My point is, like, do you guys remember when people would get canceled and like it actually mattered? Like, I feel like nowadays everyone is getting like canceled over something like all the time, to the point where these things happen so quickly that like they don't even matter now. Like, if a bunch of people get mad at you on the internet now, nothing fucking comes of it.
To which I respond, I'm not trying to cancel you, lol. I just didn't see any anti-Semitic things in Tom's video. Also,
Hold on,
I don't know
guys.
him well.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Let me, I'm sure Boblax wouldn't mind me just playing his video, but let's see. We'll watch this. And they go Do you guys know this this video got a shit ton of downvotes? This video, if you go on my YouTube page, it's like only 30% upvotes because Brad Taste fans like hated it. And they call him all sorts of things. Oh my god, I can't believe you hung out with a Zionist. Brad, I thought you were pro Palestine as much as I was. But now it looks like you're platforming like Zionist shills. These Zionists like pig dogs. Ethan dared to disagree with Hassan. Yeah, he dared to disagree with Hassan. Ethan came into these conversations, by the way, in absolute good faith. Like, the best faith, going in fully trying to learn and understand the other viewpoint, and even shifted his own viewpoints. Like, coming in, having these heart-to-hearts. And what was Hassan's approach to these conversations? Completely closed off. Refusing to give him an inch on any point, extremely bad faith, misdirecting the conversation to different talking points. It wasn't like two humans talking. It was like Ethan was desperately trying to get his friend on the same level as him to have like a heart-to-heart about a political issue, and the friend just kept pushing further and further. Like, it was insane. It was one of the most like heartless things I've ever seen. I honestly was like a little bit surprised that Hassan went as hard as he did on Ethan with that issue, because it actually like broke Ethan. Ethan was really fucked up over it. And yeah, Ethan just gets branded as like this crazy like Zionist guy, which is nowhere near what his actual like opinion is. So anyways, people give Brad Taste all this backlash, right? And Brad feels the need to apologize for taking a picture. Oh yeah, Hassan cried. This image made a statement that I did not intend to make, and I'd like to apologize for people who were hurt or upset by this. I also apologize for my quick response, as it was dismissive towards people who care about me and others deeply. I appreciate you looking out for me. I don't know what his first response is. My quick response. So I assume like he got some people crying in his replies about like, you know that Ethan's like a crazy like Zionist genocidal maniac pig dog, right? And he probably was like, he probably saw that, and like every other person in the world laughed at his phone and went, you need to go outside, you fucking loser. And then he turned off his phone, and then he thought about it for a second. He was like, wait a minute. I just thought of such an awesome green screen idea. I'm totally writing this down. I can't even leak it to you guys because it's going to be great. Oh my god. I got to get a green screen, dude. It would be so funny. Some awesome ideas. Okay, let's keep watching this.
I talked to him like 3 times over the past year. So yeah, to further elaborate, I wasn't trying to cancel this guy. I just saw that he was lying about Turkey Tom's video and decided to call it out. It's as simple as that, but apparently that means he's getting cancelled. Either way, some comments are made on this community post with D'Angelo responding, so thought I might as well read these out as well, since they are pretty relevant to the situation. Maddle whatever says, can someone fill me in? In reply to your comment, that makes sense. He seems pretty insensitive to subjects, and has been called out in the past for doing shit that shouldn't fly under the guise of edgy jokes. D'Angelo then responds, here's how it went. Keep in mind that I'm telling this story in bias to myself, because I personally believe—
The video had a bunch of jokes about Israel and Jewish people and money. There was a bunch of comments in the section from red-pilled and based people, literally congratulating him on his anti-Semitism. Like, come on. He made a fucking joke. Is he not allowed to make jokes because there will be people who— there will be, like, 2 people who, like, literally believe the things in the joke? Like, can you not joke about subjects that people, like, believe in seriously when they're, like, bad? Like, I feel like just because people take it too far and, like, fully believe in it doesn't mean that you're not allowed to joke about it. Like, it's just this cancerous mentality of, like, oh, you're spreading, like, hateful rhetoric when you're making fucking jokes. Like, it's not my problem. It's not Turkey Tom's problem. If someone, like, listens to a joke that he says and develops like actual hateful intentions from it. That is not because of the joke. That person is like stupid. Like they don't understand. They don't understand the difference between jokes and like it's just autism. I hate that people put like all the blame for everything on people who are like making jokes and obviously don't genuinely believe those things. I think that intent is very, very important.
But basically, I clicked on.
I think that's pretty much the only thing that matters when it comes to
Tom's latest
jokes.
Video. The video had a bunch of jokes about Israeli and Jewish people and money, and there were a bunch of comments in the section from red-pilled and based people literally congratulating him on his anti-Semitism. So I screenshotted them, compiled them, and posted them calling him out for pandering to anti-Semites for more engagement. To which he replied, "I'm not an anti-Semite, and I never posted anti-Semitic imagery." And then Nicholas DeOrio, Mumkey Jones, who is Simi and Jimmy, and a couple other people I've watched, chimed in pretty much dismissing the comment.
And like again, Turkey Tom can say, instead here, this is the one thing that he could have done better, okay? He could say, I'm not an anti-Semite. I found this like joke about Jewish people funny. And if you want to call that anti-Semitic, go ahead. That's all he would have had to say, and that would have made him look a little bit better here. If he's saying like I never posted anti-Semitic imagery, because obviously in these people's mind it is, right? And it's sort of like I guess it sort of is like the joke is like the Jewish stereotypes, which people will say that's anti-Semitic.
Content is just joke. And now what? I stand by what I said. If you pander to that edgy hee Jews bad crowd with your comedy, then that's what you're going to get in your comment section. But watch the video, read the comment section, and read the tweets yourself if you care. You might come up with a totally different understanding, and that's quite alright with me.
If that was literally all, like literally just that intro clip and those comments were the worst that he could find, this is fucking nothing. This is a literal nothing for your yeah, we're just watching the D'Angelo video. This is crazy. This is insane. Like it's
where are you at? Where are you at? This is old
8
school
minutes.
news to me.
Yeah. So basically it's D'Angelo commenting on his own video saying like Turkey Tom like was making jokes about Israel and Jewish people, congratulating him on his anti-Semitism. And I was like, did I miss something? Like was it just that little intro clip and the comments? Like that those
that's
like
what I think I remember.
Yeah,
it was like
those
the
6
intro
comments
was like
were like the worst
was,
you could find.
Objectively anti-Semitic, which is like a fair enough thing to critique.
Yeah.
But then he drug it through the entire fucking video. It's like, all right, well, dude, you made your point. Now I don't. Yeah, that's what I remember. That's what I remember it being.
Yeah,
that's what I remember it.
Like what I was gonna say is like it's pretty obvious that Turkey Tom is not himself anti-Jewish at all. I think he could concede like, yeah, I made like a racist joke about Jews in my intro, but I'm not racist and I don't endorse racism. And that would have made him look better than like flat out denying every part of it. You know what I mean?
What, Turkey Tom denied a bunch of shit?
Well, he said he said that he's not an anti-Semite, but then he also said that I didn't post anything anti-Semitic, which I feel like he could concede that a little bit. Like, yeah, I made like an anti-Semitic joke. I think it's funny. I don't actually believe that, but I just thought it was funny.
This is 100,000 subscriber Turkey Tom. This is a million subscriber Turkey Tom. This was like baby boy Turkey Tom, like painted fingernails and shit.
Oh yeah, dude, the painted fingernails. Oh shit. My dog's
dude,
barking. Hold on.
He was going down the femboy route. He was Nelly Finster.
Yeah, he somebody saved him. Hold on, my dog's barking. 1 second.
Is anyone? I'm not even watching the YouTube chat. I was collaborating. I was collaborating with another creator for a video on Boogie. I'll give you a hint. Name starts with a B. Yeah. That'll keep you up at night. Who am I collaborating with now? Who did I get in contact with? That's right. Where's the chat? Is anyone even here? Oh yeah, you got some people watching. What's going on, guys? Hey, yo, dog, what's popping? Nah, me, dude, just watching. Oh, 2 people left. Fucking murdering the stream. I'm killing Jar Juice's stream, baby.
All right, sorry.
Let's go. I killed your stream. 2 people left because I joined.
Oh no. Oh no. You're banned from my stream forever.
That's fair.
Let's see.
I don't have blatant racism in my comment section right now, and he does, so I just feel like I'm in the right by
Even
default.
Boblax is a
While
baby.
Jarmo
Yeah.
says, I don't believe that.
Boblax's tweet, I don't know why, but I read his tweet earlier from the video, and it's so funny. It's such a Boblax, like, I can't really explain it, but the way that he talks and phrases things is like so Boblax. Like, let me see if I could read it.
Well, he's like, I don't know. I don't want to pick him apart too much because I always end up going back to the fact that he's autistic, and sometimes there's really no need to say that.
Yeah. No, it's nothing bad. Like, it's just so, like, it's just his personality so much.
Turkey Tom is anti-Semitic. He made some jokes in that video that were edgy.
I know that
but
Nerd
really
City
think the
hates
problem
fucking
here is with shitty people in
Blowblocks.
Yeah. He hates, like, a lot of the commentary people now, right? And they hate him.
the comments.
I like Nerd
He
City.
shouldn't pander to those kind of people. D'Angelo then responds, "This is my exact opinion as well."
I thought
Now,
the things that were posted recently about Nerd City, like the clip of him saying the stuff about like trans people, was really funny. I thought that was hilarious.
He's like not cool with trans people, I assume.
I don't know. I don't even think that. I think he was. I don't know. Like, I just thought it was funny. You would think that he would be super soy about it, but
no, I
Now,
wouldn't.
after this
I
con-
wouldn't think that at all.
really, you would think that he's like anti.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. He's well. I don't know if anti, but nerd. I don't know. Like Nerd City. I don't know, man. I've like done a lot of like A-logging on Nerd City. I guess would be probably not an accurate term for it, but
yeah.
community post, everything really settled down for about a day. But the next day, on American Thanksgiving, D'Angelo decided to drum up some more drama and posted this onto his timeline. "Happy Thanksgiving, we're eating Turkey Tom. He thought we wouldn't be able to see his racism."
Oh my
through
god,
the
this
veil of
tweet is so fucking soy. We thought he wouldn't be able to see his racism through the thin veil of comedy. Oh my god.
I think Willie Mack's video was like something about Thanksgiving because of that. Because Willie Mack back in the day was like push for shove for Turkey Tom. It's actually funny to think about.
Really?
Yeah, he was like a protector, really.
Wow.
He went after him. He went after Keemstar when Keemstar attacked Turkey Tom.
Oh my!
Is it this one? The biggest douchebag on the internet?
Might be. Turkey Tom's like in the thumbnail.
Let's see.
I can't see the stream.
Oh, you can't see it. Wait. I'm streaming it on
Probably
Discord,
something I
too.
did. I found it. It was
Nice,
something
nice,
I did.
nice.
I found it.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, D'Angelo. Yeah.
That one. Okay, yeah. I'll watch that after too.
Meanwhile, he's doing this in everyday conversation.
Is the volume good on
So allow me to
on
repeat
stream
myself
chat?
from yesterday when you tried to gaslight
Shut.
me. Go fuck yourself. He then posts a screenshot of Turkey Tom saying this in private messaging. "My new name is going to be N-word. I hate N-words. Ah well, eventually I'll call
So now
someone
he's
an
just like
N-word."
pulling out like more, more of the Turkey Tom files to try to character assassinate him as like some sort of
Yes.
racist. Yeah.
too
And it's
many
like this
times,
is Turkey Tom when he was like 13. Like
This
a
was
13-year-old
everyone.
said something stupid.
This was all of us
Not-
when we were 13.
Not me. Not me.
Okay.
I didn't. I'm edgier now than I was as a kid.
That's
by
really
far.
funny. I definitely had
Yeah,
like a
but-
very edgy phase. I still think I feel like I'm still very edgy. I feel like I hide my power level a lot on stream.
or I'll bully someone enough. I doubt you'll hate me.
I
N-word.
exaggerate.
Don't talk. They just say chicken in when.
Is that better,
Don't
Snow?
pretend like it's something for your fans, lol. It's just a tip jar for Jews with deep pocket. D'Angelo then continues the tweet thread by saying, "Your friend group is fucked. You are not as smart as you think. And weaponized memes aren't as clever as you think. Maybe find some new material for your next video script. Sincerely, the F-G." He then shows a Discord screenshot where
The way
someone called
Bolax read that out was really funny. The g.
Anarchist Pineapple says, "Weaponized memes can work wonders." Then someone with a Pepe icon responds, "True. I don't know what to make though. I have no information on the fag." Anarchist Pineapple then responds,
Wait, Boblax didn't
"His name
censor
is
that.
D'Angelo Wallace." During this time, D'Angelo also posted this onto his YouTube community tab and captions it by saying, "Update from my Twitter beef yesterday. The guy turned out to be a racist. Turkey
Oh
Tom,
my
wanna explain any
God.
of this?" Probably not. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving. I guess you could say my Thanksgiving
Turns out
dinner
he's
was
a
turkey.
racist.
Tom, Skip Squelch responds, by the way, D'Angelo, how did this go down? D'Angelo then responds, he put racist stuff in his last YouTube video. I called him out on Twitter for pandering to racists. He said, I'm not racist.
I remember
never
when this
said
was all
anything.
new, dude. I feel old.
Damn.
I'm having flashbacks.
Damn.
I wasn't even making videos yet. I was like about to start making videos when this all was going down. I was like just about to pull the trigger and be like, I'm gonna do videos now. This is it. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel.
Whoa. That's wild. 4 years ago. Can't believe that 4 years ago was 2020. That's crazy to me.
Racist. Apparently the video stuff was a joke. I looked pretty dumb. Within 24 hours, evidence came into my DMs of him being blatantly racist. Apparently hiding your racism through memes doesn't work. Now he looks pretty dumb. Aika says, this is sad. If you're gonna make racist jokes, at least make them funny. D'Angelo then responds, my thoughts exactly. Wait, Aiden Project's
My thoughts
response to all this
exactly. No,
message-
that's not his thoughts at all. Because he would always say, if Turkey Tom made like the funniest like racist joke ever in that video, D'Angelo would have weaponized it against him and been like, that's not funny at all. That's not funny at all. It's not even funny.
Well, and to be fair to D'Angelo, like I even would be on his side, and you probably would disagree with me, but I would even be on D'Angelo's side that the beginning of that video like was racist and it was anti-Semitic, but it's like how far can you stretch that argument out? Like, you know, like to the point where we're pulling up clips of him when he was 13 saying the N-word in a Discord chat room.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if that's the thing, okay, you could make like you could definitely make like an argument for the intro being like racist, right? But adding that other stuff onto it weakens your main argument. Like, if you want to call him out for one specific thing, like you have a problem with it with that type of joke and you think that it's bad, you just address that. You know what I mean? Don't like start bringing up all this other stuff that's like already been pretty much debunked.
Well, I think it's a crutch. I think it's a crutch for this. Like his new video sucked.
Yeah.
I can't, like, everyone was like getting mad at me. I'm like, no, this video is terrible. It's awful. He hasn't made a single point. And it's like a crutch of these guys that when they're like on the moral high ground,
yeah,
they don't feel like they don't make good points because it's like, and he said the N-word, and that's bad. And that's the point. But they can't elaborate onto like, well, what part of this use of that slur was particularly bad? You know what I mean? Like, so they don't really get anywhere. Like that's a point to them. That's a point. Like this guy was accused of this. That's a point. That's like a merit, you know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Saying, Tom has repeatedly acknowledged that he's made mistakes in the past. He's 15 for fuck's sake.
Yeah, the D'Angelo's Cody
actively
Co video
growing
fucking sucks, no man. That's the one I'm referring to. It was fucking
maturing,
terrible.
And I get that the messages are messed up, but he's apologized for them, and they are pretty old. I don't know what you were trying to prove. Kid Ace then responds, laughing my ass off. There's a certain age where you can easily differentiate right from wrong.
Oh
and you
my
don't have to be a
God.
fully matured adult to realize that you shouldn't say stuff like this.
I hate this thing.
That's for the humor. Like,
yeah,
it's dumb little kid humor. It's like when you're like 10 and you say fart because you're not supposed to say fart. It's like, and then like, to be fair, you and me might disagree. Like, I'm a little bit more strict with the slurs. I just don't think you need to be saying slurs. That being said, I'm not going to call someone racist because when they were 13, they used the N-word.
yeah.
Like, I just don't think that's an accurate depiction of anyone's character.
Right. So my thing is like, I feel like you could make the argument that someone is not fully matured to the point to like almost like age like 25. I feel like people are still kids when you're 18. And maybe this is just my own personal experience, but when I think back to when I was 18 years old, I feel like I know so much more now and I have so much more life experience. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at 18. And this person is saying that like by the time you're 15 years old, you need to have like your entire moral system like worked out. You need to be like on my side specifically with not saying X, Y, and Z. And it's like,
well, they're just trying to take away an argument. They're trying to take that. They're trying to take that like away from Turkey Tom. Like, so you can't use it as an excuse.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. I mean, even if he wasn't 16, you say the N-word like one time, it's like, all right, like, well, what was the context? Like, I don't know. Like PewDiePie said the N-word. I don't see many people like, well, there are those people, but a majority of people that are sane don't think that PewDiePie is like a Nazi or a racist. But,
yeah.
You know,
yeah, absolutely.
That's like a really popular example.
even at the time, he had people, defending him. Like H3 defended him, said like, you guys, we know this guy. He's friends with us. He doesn't have a racist bone in his body. Whatever. They'll defend him.
Even Keemstar with his famous Alex thing.
Yeah.
He was on a show. He was on like a live stream format where they were coming through and like just trying to harass each other, and the audience was voting on like who was dissing the other guy better.
Yeah.
So like in that context, like, is it even like racist? I mean, I guess it is racist, but like the he's supposed to be like, the point was to be as vulgar and disgusting and terrible as possible.
Right.
And that's why he was using those slurs.
Well, that sums up like a lot of like that era of the internet. Like people were just being shocking on purpose. Like there was no like actual like racist intent behind people saying like as fucked up of things as they possibly could. It was literally just like the most extreme things that I can think of that will shock the reader or the viewer.
You can differentiate right from wrong, but people's categorizations of what right is and what wrong is varies by age and experience. Interpretation is a thing. Kid Ace then responds, "That's true. You can interpret things differently."
Isn't Aiden like even younger than Turkey Tom too? Isn't he like 13 at this point or something?
Who is Aiden?
Aiden Projects. He had a channel that blew up when he was literally like 12 years old or something.
I think I know who Aiden Projects is, and I think it. Oh no, Aiden Projects looks like. I don't want to say what he looks like. It's rude. 20K, 20. Oh no, this guy.
He has 750K. He had a huge commentary channel, and it looks like he deleted a lot of his videos for some reason. But yeah,
I know
he
Grayson's
had
Projects. I know that girl.
Who?
Just this girl. There's a girl that's for some reason she was like hogging up my recommended for like a fat minute, and I like subscribed to her channel. Some of her videos are all right.
Yeah. But yeah, this kid, I'm pretty sure this kid is like the youngest commentator still to this day. Maybe not the youngest, but Lieutenant Corbus was like 10, right?
She was like
no, Lieutenant Cobra, bro.
Wait, who's Lieutenant Cobra?
I mean, right? Trying to find them. They got deleted. They're yeah, no, it's Lieutenant Corbus. No, Lieutenant Corbus. Lieutenant Corbus.
Yeah, Corbus.
Yeah, though they are the youngest, I would have to say.
Yeah.
Are they still around?
I used to love her.
Yeah,
Looks
I wouldn't watch
like-
their shit. I heard they got like they went deep down like the Nick Fuentes pipeline.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
I mean, that's just like that's what's so weird about the internet today is like if you start reading the internet when you're like 8 years old, you have no idea. You have no context for what's a joke and what's not.
Well, yeah, Lieutenant Corbus is a very interesting case study because like I almost feel like she got all gassed up on her internet clout, and then people started introducing thoughts to her, and then she became a Nazi.
Yeah.
Like, well, I can't be wrong because I'm good on YouTube. Like,
Yeah. There's a lot of that attitude on YouTube, I think. Especially when you're really young, getting really big, especially as fast as like someone like her did, it's just not good for you. You just don't know.
No,
what
that's
you're doing
not.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Why?
Yeah, she became like an actual like far right person. Yeah.
Hi, Cheems.
Anyone would say this.
Joe says hi.
It's
Erica
just
says
my
hi.
opinion, though. Aiden then responds, "I see where you were coming from, but I also understand shock humor and provocative humor. Some people genuinely find the most messed up shit funny." Simi Jimmy responds, "This guy's gonna shit
Monkey
himself when he
Jones.
finds out about Keemstar." Mia says, "D'Angelo is coming for these drama channels' job, and I'm here for it." Augie
And
RC
I'm here for it.
responds to all of this by saying,
Yeah.
Augie.
Don't you think it's funny how like the worst fucking commentators in the world have this audience where it's like they're coming for you? It's like fucking
Wait,
who
what
was
do you
it?
mean? Wait.
Oh,
That was what that's what happened to that Plague of Shadows guy. He got all gassed up with his Noah Samson shit because everybody was like, Noah Samson needs to take down the alt-right commentators.
Yeah.
And then Noah Samson was like, no, I already got blown out on Chud Logic. I'm not going for it. And then
That's
Plague of Shadows thought that he was that guy and got fucking
Oh my god.
obliterated.
That guy is such a meme, dude. That guy's a walking meme. Like he sits there and he's just like his tone of voice, like he thinks he is so much better than he is. He's
No,
such a little smug cunt.
I have not heard anyone else bring this up, but in like the drama YouTube subreddit and like around Noah Samson's community, like for a fat minute, like there was this overwhelming like Noah Samson needs to take out these drama tubers, Turkey Tom, and they were like posting like all these like shit about like all of the people, right?
Yeah.
And then I was waiting. I was personally sitting back and waiting for Noah Samson to strike. And then Plague of Shadows came looking like fucking Noah Samson's little brother.
That's awesome.
And swung. And I was like, whoa.
That is so funny.
I think that's what happened. He got all gassed up. He thought he was going to be him, bro.
Oh my. I didn't know that backstory. That is so funny.
Yeah, nobody talks about it, but I'm telling you, I was waiting. I was sitting there waiting for the Noah Samson video, and it never
Holy
came. And then
shit.
Plague of Shadows fucking came out of nowhere.
That's so funny. I love how these like hyper like online, okay, I say chronically online, but that's like literally everyone, but these like extreme like leftist types that give nobody like an inch with any like charitability. These are what was my point? What was I just saying? I totally just lost my train of thought. Hold on, guys.
I do that a lot on stream.
I had like such a good point thought out, and then I just became retarded for a second.
Because you try to lay out your point,
So
you
the
just thought of.
YouTuber
That's what
Turkey-
happens.
Yeah.
You like think of a good point, and then you're like, I gotta think of a way to present it.
Yeah,
And then
and
you fucking lose it.
usually I know at least like generally where I'm going a little bit, but in that case, it just totally just dropped from my mind. I'm sure I'll come up with it in 20 hours. I'll remember. I'll be like, oh yeah, I should have said that.
What the fuck? Nova Online just liked one of my tweets.
Wait, who's Nova
That's
Online?
fucked.
Oh,
you
is
don't
that
wanna know,
the
dude.
humor and
is that the weird guy? Wait, is it a guy or is it are they a trans person?
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, no, you just liked one of my things. You
That's the
reposted
like
it.
chubby like weird person.
Yeah. All right, good for him.
Fuck the humor. Some people genuinely find the most messed up shit funny. Simeon Jimmy responds, "This guy's gonna
Monkey
shit himself when he
Jones.
finds out about Keemstar."
Wait, is that who this is?
That's Monkey Jones. Well, no,
Ah.
actually, no, it's not Monkey Jones. Monkey Jones got banned from YouTube, but that is Simeon Jimmy.
I don't know who either. I've heard Monkey Jones's name before, but I don't know who.
Yeah, no,
the
he
other
got
guy is.
banned. He's bad. That's Simeon Jimmy, completely separate people.
Oh, okay.
As I twitch my eyes.
Mia says, "D'Angelo is coming for these drama channels' job, and I'm here for it." Augie RC responds to all of this by saying,
Fuck, it's bothering me so much that I can't think of what my point was because it was so
Let me-
good.
let me-
"Oh my god!"
Do you know how like Turkey Tom is like he like kind of like orbits Destiny, and it's like a weird thing.
Oh yeah.
I feel like at this era of Turkey Tom, he was like doing that with Monkey Jones.
Really?
I don't know how. I feel like the vibe is the same. I don't know why. But yeah, Monkey Jones and Turkey Tom were like buddies. and
Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense.
No, Simeon Jimmy. Monkey Jones is gone. Simeon Jimmy.
"These messages are so scary, bro. Whoa." He then responds to the second part of D'Angelo's tweet and says, "Ha ha 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 ha. Imagine unironically being this guy. Oh, the green frogs are after me. Crying because they called you a fag on the internet. Grow up. I think I was right about you on my podcast. You are talentless. Imagine attacking a kid on Thanksgiving. Spend some time with the family." Average Gamer then responds to
Yeah,
all
everybody
you guys
got
saying,
pissed
"Not
for Turkey Tom, dude.
Yeah.
really
Like
seeing what's
everybody was
fun-
like, dude, that's why Turkey Tom is like where he's at, because like he just has this like rich history online. Like he's been like he started going through the ringer at such a young age, dude. Like,
Yeah.
he was prepped for this shit. He was groomed. Turkey Tom
He
was
was groomed. Yeah, it feels like people were like really protective of him.
Willie Mack was like big brother, and I feel like for him, like way back when like Keemstar went after Turkey Tom, and that was like the first big thing I can remember.
Damn, that's cool. I miss Augie so much, dude. Reading these Augie tweets, it's like I hope this guy comes back. I miss him.
He's not coming back. He's done.
Oh, dude, I would love if he came
funny
back.
about this. Bunch of people saying they
His show like was so good.
You're going to be the new Augie Jar Juice.
Yeah,
all right.
surely,
You don't need him
surely.
back. We got you now.
True, yeah, that's us for sure. We totally live up to that standard.
N-words
I'll
isn't
debate
funny,
Nicholas Diorio. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
isn't a meme, isn't comedy. It's just
Just start tweeting about him nonstop and like say like the craziest, most like provocative things you can think of, and then get him on.
You know what happens when you get that full of yourself and you haven't vetted yourself properly yet?
What?
Big Bungee on Lolcow happens. All right. That's what happens,
it's
bro.
racist. Then the follow-up, they called him a f-g again, not in a comedic way,
Beezle.
not
What's
as
up,
a
Beezle?
joke, as an insult. What am I missing?
Why do you think he left? Why do I think Augie left? Well, I think that he had like real life stuff going on that he wanted to focus on instead. But
from what
yeah, I
what
think
I've heard, he's doing really well at his job. He's making lots of money at his job, and he just is like done with the internet thing. That's from Nicholas Diorio.
Okay.
So, not that he told me directly, for the record.
Right,
I just watch his streams.
Yeah. Well, the thing about that is Nicholas Diorio has said like a bunch of like fake stories in order to like throw people off, because apparently Augie doesn't want people to know what he's doing. So Diorio keeps coming up with like fake stories. But
you're right. Yeah, I mean, who knows? He might be getting fucking sued. Somebody might have gotten.
That would be really funny. Keffels suing Augie after that horrible debate for Keffels and Tipster.
He's trying to figure out how he's gonna be able to pass off to everyone like that it's okay that he has a boyfriend now.
Yeah, true. He's gay.
Like the way he was before.
I think people have said like this guy's transitioning.
Now listen, have you ever seen Aiden Projects in person?
Mm-mm.
Oh God, there's a channel called Grayson's Projects. But they were briefly a man.
Really?
Like when they were really young, they were briefly a boy. I don't know her lore.
This person?
She used to get recommended to me all the fucking time, and I could never figure out why, dude. I had an interaction with her on Twitter once.
Oh, interesting.
I made a video about her once that was really bad. I should delete it off my channel. It's really, really bad. It's cringy as fuck. I watched it the other day.
But yeah, anyways, like Augie was just such a naturally talented entertainer. Like he really like there's nobody that can possibly replace him right now, I feel like, in commentary. And
Jarjuice is Augie. He's being humble so you don't figure it out.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, dude, his streams were just so good. Like there was nothing like it.
It's because he was like a community hub.
Yeah.
It's like everybody, like all of the other people's followers would all come and they would watch. Like, dude, fucking H3 Star Killer. H3's crew was on fucking Augie's stream arguing about Ethan Klein and shit. Like,
wait, AB went on. I feel like you mentioned that to me before.
Yeah, AB went on Augie's stream once with everybody, and Augie gave him like mods so he could have like rights to come into the stream and shit.
That's cool. Damn.
Yeah. Augie was like very like proactive getting him in. Weird.
So that makes me think that the H3 after hour or after dark thing being a copy of the concept of after hours might be true. Because like if AB was part of that and he knew what after hours was. I don't know. Maybe. Not that that's an exact copy of their show, but like the concept of it.
It doesn't have to be funny to you. That's subjective. These hacks are crying racism and anti-Semitism, as if kids aren't edgy all the time. This is normal, but they build it up to make it look scary. It's sick. 2MadXO, who is a fan account, not the actual YouTuber 2Mad, responds to Augie by saying I hate N-words is normal for kids? I understand you pulled they're being edgy excuse, but sometimes there's a point where you have to understand that if you keep saying they're edgy, people are just gonna say bigger, get called out for it, and say it was edgy and a
Wait,
joke.
I need to reread this. I'm confused. Okay, saying I hate is normal for kids. I understand you pull they're being edgy excuse, but sometimes there's a point where you just have to understand that if you keep saying they're edgy, people are just gonna say called out for it and say it was edgy and a joke. Oh, like say like more and more extreme things and keep saying that it was a joke. Okay, here's the thing about this.
iDubbbz caused racism.
Yeah, iDubbbz did cause racism.
iDubbbz caused racism, Cam. No, wait, no, now it's Boogie faked cancer Cam. I've given that Cam up. I have a new Cam now.
Oh yeah, Boogie faked cancer. Yeah. I think I saw that. I tuned into your stream for like 10 minutes the other day and I saw the Boogie faked cancer. But here's the thing about that. I feel like even this phrase could be like a complete joke. Like I feel like I've seen like stuff like that before that somehow is still funny, even though it's like stupid.
Let me read it. I'll be giving my PC bitch take.
All right. Like I feel like I've
Saying
seen
that
memes.
phrase is normal for kids. No, it's not. Stop.
I feel like I've seen memes on it. Maybe this is just like a self-report with like my Instagram algorithm, but I've seen memes where like literally there'll just be like this phrase is uttered in an unexpected way, like in like a Simpsons clip or something, and it's really funny somehow.
Last time I heard that word said in real life, I watched, and this is relevant, I watched an African descendant man beat a scrawny white man so passionately that the African man almost lost his arm.
Oh shit. Oh
Like,
shit.
so that is not like, I don't know, that is not like, have I heard people say that for like a quick lull when I was younger before? Yeah, I wouldn't say it's normal though, bro.
Wait, so was it started by the guy saying that, and then the black guy like beat him up because of that, or what?
The black guy was breaking up a fight, and one of the people that he was breaking up, he had them both in his arms, like holding them.
Yeah.
One of the guys went, "Somebody get this
Okay.
out of here."
Yeah. And then he started beating the shit out of him.
Just, like, literally, I saw the other dude at a diner like 2 weeks later, and he still looked fucking like destroyed.
Damn.
Like, he had black eyes and
Holy shit.
still.
Holy shit. I know this is the internet age where kids learn this stuff faster, unfortunately. And again, like I'm gonna bring up this point, but I feel like we are getting to a point where this stuff is like becoming more common because people cannot distinguish like jokes from reality, and people like I don't know, like I feel like at this point the joke a lot of the times is like the racism itself and like the absurdity of it. Does that make sense? Like I feel like just the fact that it's racist.
It's like the shock factor.
Yeah, the
You're
shock
trying
factor.
to say the joke is the joke is it's so fucking bad and terrible that it's funny.
Yes.
So like by like the very fact that the joke is funny is an indication that it's being acknowledged as a bad thing.
Yes, absolutely. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just also am of the stance of like I don't like it for me. I just don't like I don't like being in the habit of saying that word.
Right.
If Bungie wants to throw it out in a video, I'll giggle at it.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I think it's really easy just to not use those types of words, like genuinely. But also, I'm not going to hold it against you if you use them in proper context.
Yeah.
But if I start seeing weird activity on top of that, then we got problems.
Yeah. For me, I don't really care what people like say, but I think it's like again like just the intention behind what you're saying, and like I feel like a lot of people won't acknowledge that like they would never say this shit like in public a lot of the time, like they're being edgy on the internet because it's just like
I see where you're coming from, but I also just think it's just like really easy not to say words like that personally. But like I see where you're coming from as well.
Yeah. I hate the like I'm so sick of like people in general like policing like things that people are saying and moving the goalposts of like this is now too bad to even be uttered. Now this is too bad to even be uttered. Like they'll change like the fucking the rules like so much that I'm at the point now where I'm just like I'm just okay with people saying literally anything. Like I don't care.
Augie then responds, "Every person I know says edgy things behind the scenes. Some more intense than others, of course."
But yeah, I get where you're coming from too. I forgot to say that, but yeah.
Generally,
I'm not
it is
mad at
normal
you if
for
you
kids,
don't.
especially in this day and age. It's not that big of a deal. Nick responds to this by saying, "It is normal for kids to be immature and edgy? Yikes. Yeah, it literally is.
Yeah, what is
it
this?
normal for grown adults to police a child in his spare time away from the public? Nah." Nick then responds to the tweet itself and says, 2019's Tariq Nasheed.
People on Twitter will just make like the weakest fucking arguments and that are so easy to debunk. Dude, Nick is
look
really
who's
good
rolling up. Look who's rolling up.
Hell yeah. Wait, that guy who tips. That guy who tips. Wait, this is a legendary vintage tipster account. Holy shit.
This is, dude. This is tipster being Nicholas Diorio's Yes Man account.
Oh my god. Hey guys, me tipster again. Let's see what.
Yeah, Nick.
Tipster thinks.
Yeah, Nick. I get you, Nick. No, yeah,
No,
Nick.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't believe it when I was listening to that old stream. I'm like, fuck, bro.
I gotta watch that.
This guy never had an opinion. It was
That's
always
awesome.
fake, bro.
Tipster decides to give his opinion on the
Yeah,
situation.
Nick, that's so true. Wow, that's so true. You're so right about that. Yeah, actually, I think the exact same thing too.
By saying, Hot take, but here goes. My thoughts on the Turkey Tom situation.
All right, guys. So I'm in my car right now, just taking a quick vape break.
Oh
this
my
is back
God.
when he was cool, dude. He's about to defend slurs, bro. It's happening.
And I see all this shit going on social media about Turkey Tom being an anti-Semite and a racist. This D'Angelo.
This is so weird. I have never seen Tipster in this context.
Whatever the fuck his name is, dude.
The thing is, though, I want to include, he literally just got done reading everyone in his community's take and then just regurgitated it in a video format.
True.
Like, this man never had an opinion, ever. He's where he needs to be. He needs to be making the gaming I'm gonna go check on him right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's
throw
check
him
it
some
out.
money.
And I think this shit is just like really fucking ridiculous. I don't understand how people can't comprehend this fact that saying jokes about race and stuff like that doesn't automatically make you racist. First of all, I seen the video in question that this D'Angelo dude is talking about. I didn't see anything anti-Semitic in that video. Simply referencing Jews or, criticizing a Jew doesn't make it anti-Semitic.
What the fuck, Tipster?
Bro, it was very anti-Semitic, bro. You're fucking idiot, bro.
He's saying like
moron.
criticizing the Jews for
Dude,
for detonating a ship. Like it's not like okay, come on.
No one else was saying that he was. No one else was saying that the video wasn't anti-Semitic. They were saying Turkey Tom wasn't anti-Semitic. So then Tipster took that opinion and tried to regurgitate it, and he fucked it up.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Turkey Tom was saying that like he didn't do anything like anti-Semitic, which is like.
Yeah, but Tipster's an adult.
Yeah.
Tipster's a grown-ass man, bro.
This is so weird seeing Tipster in this context.
So that in
I
itself
can't
is
get
ridiculous,
over it.
but he recently dug up some old DMs that are like a year old of Turkey Tom saying some really edgy stuff. And while it's definitely stuff I wouldn't say or whatever, let's be honest, we've all said really edgy shit.
I wonder if a clip exists of Tipster saying the hard R somewhere that people are waiting to drop.
It might not exist, bro, because like I don't know, dude. Like, if we're gonna really like think about that for just a moment, like he is a product of his environment. He's a sponge.
Yeah.
Like I think it's too edgy for him. It's too much backbone to have.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, like I don't know. I just don't see the people he'd be rolling with. Because Turkey Tom never had a good I don't know. I just don't see it.
He was cool with like Bo Blacks, right? He was friends with Bo Blacks, kind of, I think.
Well, he was really like Nicholas Diorio and Augie were his homies.
Yeah.
That was like the real clique. And then Turkey Tom was like kind of like, he wasn't really in that same clique. It was like Nick, Augie, and Tipster, if I remember correctly. They were like they were the trio, bro.
That's wild, dude. That's wild. I just cannot imagine that. Just knowing how Tipster is now. Like,
that's how I got introduced to Tipster.
Who goes by...
I went back. Why do I keep doing this? Here we go.
Not him.
Turkey Tom himself responds to this tweet.
But we all know that's bullshit. All of us, as teenagers, have said really fucked up shit. I just have a real problem with someone going after someone that's a teenager. We know how this SJW culture works. They get their hands on this kind of information, and it doesn't matter if you're a kid or an adult or it's something you said in the past. None of that shit matters. They go after these people relentlessly to ruin their reputation and their lives in ways that are completely irreparable. So my thoughts on this D'Angelo fuckhead is, how does it feel to be a complete
this D'Angelo fuckhead?
Dude, he's so badass.
He's being so confrontational, dude. Tipster world domination. This is what
when everybody's on his side, he's confrontational as fuck, bro. He's ready to roll. Yeah, dude.
Tipster live. World domination.
Shit is more embarrassing than rocking Tipster backpack.
Tipster live merch. We gotta pull up Tipster's did he pull his merch down? Is this it?
I think he's done with the internet shit, dude.
Oh shit, dude! I was gonna buy the fucking Tipster hat. I wanted the classic Tipster hat. I should have bought it while I still could.
I think he's done, dude. I think he's I'm not even mad at him, but I think he's out. He's like, all right, dude.
Yeah,
this has been real.
Honestly, I think that he could actually. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't know. I feel like gaming streaming is like more up his alley in general than any like commentary type stuff at all, like politics
he's
or commentary.
Not good at commentary. Yeah. He like doesn't like. I've been going through the old Nicholas like live streams. He's like, I don't think he's ever had, even when he was like in the trio, I never watched him because he just never had like, I've never in my life watched Tipster and been like, yeah, dude, yeah, you know what? I never thought of it that way before. Like it's always just like it's like almost like masturbation. Like you go to like a guy like Tipster to just have your biases like reaffirmed.
Right,
like,
right.
Because you know what take he's gonna give you. You're ready to like jerk off to it.
Yeah, he doesn't bring
That's
anything
Tipster.
to the table to like
kind of like D'Angelo Wallace.
Yeah. Like when you watch like a Chud.
D'Angelo Wallace is better than Tipster, bro.
Actually, probably. Like when you watch like a Chud Logic stream, like he will oftentimes disagree with people very strongly that he is friends with and has on the stream, and he'll confront them on it, which is what makes him such a strong. Yeah, it's normal, and it makes him a very strong commentator because he's able to do that instead. He's like not afraid of having like a different opinion than other people around him.
No, like I'm curious to see what Chud Logic will think.
Yeah,
Tipster, I know what he's gonna think. I already know.
Exactly,
you know?
Exactly. People value Chud's opinions on things.
Who's literally going after a teenager and potentially ruining his life and reputation before he even has a chance to live out his life, to grow up and, you know, achieve things in life and all that stuff. You're literally going to ruin this kid's life over stuff he said as an edgy teenager. Are you kidding, bro? That makes
Are you kidding, bro? Such a good soundbite. Are you kidding, bro? Wait, we're at 16 minutes. I'm downloading that.
Not him.
Turkey Tom himself responds to this tweet by saying, "Damn bro, DM messages that are a year old? Very classy. I'm edgy. Probably too edgy, but I'm not racist. Lol." Len then responds, this isn't like 7 years ago, man. People don't change that quickly. So yeah,
tell it
get
fucking
fucked,
iDubbbz.
Turkey Tom.
Yeah, tell it that fucking iDubbbz. No kidding.
Saying the N-word does not make you racist.
Find
Turkey Tom responds
Nolan 1 on Twitter
Yeah.
right
D'Angelo's
now.
second
We're gonna
tweet by-
bring that back up. I'm gonna find this motherfucker.
Yeah, wait, we gotta pull up the
Let's see what he's into these days. Din Olin 1. All right, hold on. We got him, boys. Oh god, don't look it up on stream.
Oh
Holy
shit. Yeah,
fuck.
I have it in a different tab. Oh my god. Thank God I didn't pull that up in a new tab.
What a fucking moron. All right.
Yeah.
That guy's weird.
Opinion
bro.
discarded. Fucking this guy's a gooner.
Does not
Disgusting.
make you racist. Turkey Tom responds to D'Angelo's second tweet by saying, "These are some randos in my Discord server. They don't even have roles. You are lying. I don't know what the weaponized memes thing is supposed to mean
The
in this
first Turkey
situation."
Tom Discord
Rusty
server.
responds to this
Damn.
by saying,
Oh, shit.
"Don't be fooled. Turkey Tom is not racist or an anti-Semite. The crowd that supports this merciless slander are the same people that would cancel folks like PewDiePie if they could. Instead, they're targeting small channels like Tom for simply using dark humor in his videos." D'Angelo
I talked about this a little bit earlier when you were gone, but it's crazy how quickly like canceling has become like not really that much of a thing anymore. It feels like, at least. Like it feels like now when
think we
people
had
get
to-
criticized, nothing happens.
Well, you had to figure that out, right?
Yeah.
It was like, I feel like now it's like done to the point where you're kind of like, oh, well, like, you know, it was scary 4 years ago, but like now,
Yeah.
like, I see all those people come back. So like, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever, fucking cancel me.
Exactly. It was like scary because real life stuff. Well, also like people would get doxxed and people would like harass their job and stuff. That was always shitty. What, Erica?
Oh, someone got successfully canceled on TikTok recently.
On TikTok? Yeah.
Like actually, seriously.
What
canceled.
happened? Did they get fired?
Oh, that happened too. Actually, someone
Mm.
got fired from their real life job, but also someone's views, like this girl's views, went down drastically after she had a big ass scandal. You
Oh,
might have
damn.
heard of it. We can.
We'll look at
maybe if
Tipster.
Yeah, we'll check.
we
Yeah,
might do
Tipster.
Eric's
True.
Corner.
No, like
Yeah.
canceling happens, but like, I think if you're on the right side of the argument, like if you're like Boogie's fucking genuinely evil. That's
Yeah.
why he's canceled.
Right.
But like, I feel like if you like, you'll take a bump, but if you're right, you're fucking right. You know,
Yeah.
people will come around as long as you're like being true to like what you got going on. I think it's when you're like, it's when you're fucking really actually wrong. Is when
Yeah.
you're gonna like really get nailed, and you're like, I don't know.
Even so, like I feel like you can be
And you're ugly.
You can be yeah, and when you're ugly. Yeah. The physiognomy check. No, but I feel like even when you're like really wrong in an argument, there will still be a certain number of people who just like literally don't care and they will follow you regardless. And like I feel like people can move on past controversy a lot easier than they think. They just don't do any. If they just don't
Well,
address
people
it.
get
or
hung up
something.
on it too.
Yeah.
Like there's people that just aren't fit to be online. Like there's
Yeah.
people that like I've had multiple times where I really got a lot of negative backlash. And
Yeah.
I'm not even that big, but like, there's people that like would die on a hit. Like, like I don't know. Like Boogie's actually not even a good example, but like, if I was still cranking out Moist Critical videos or trying, like, I don't know, like I don't know, people like get fucked up in the head, bro. Some people just aren't built to be online, bro.
For sure, for sure.
Quote tweets Tom's response and says, his response, if y'all cared. Horse Girl responds, cancel culture has entered the chat. To which D'Angelo responds, you don't understand. People can change in less than a year. At least he didn't bother giving us a fake apology. He just went the no apology, I don't care route.
I think that giving fake apologies is worse than not giving apologies. I think giving.
What the fuck do you want him to apologize for?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could apologize for being anti-Semitic or whatever, but I mean, my main criticism to D'Angelo is the same criticism I have of him today. He like Turkey Tom is racist because of this.
Yeah.
Because this he just sucks. He's just not good. He doesn't know how to. His argument rests completely and solely on like
morality.
Yeah, morality, I guess would be the word for it. Like, you said the N-word, so you are automatically this.
Yeah.
You were accused of this, so that means you pretty much did it. Like, you know, I watched his latest video. I was like, this sucks. This guy's terrible. He's just as bad as I remember.
I'll have to watch it at some point because I'm curious about like his arguments and stuff. I'm just
he doesn't have any. He has nothing. There's nothing there.
That's awesome. Based the soy making thought out points versus the Chad just calling someone a bad person.
Well, he's mad that like nobody ran with this story or nobody had this information. It's like, yeah, because maybe there's nothing there. D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason no one's talking about it is because you shouldn't have made the video yourself. Like, if you want to talk, like, just so you guys know, this is what's going on and this is this, that's fine.
Yeah.
But he's like, no one brought up this piece of evidence, and I'm over here like, that's because it's not evidence.
Right.
That's why no one brought it up. You fucking
this
idiot.
evidence, dude. This evidence of testimony or something, or like not even that. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. It's only 15 minutes. I'm gonna save it to watch later. I'm curious about it.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Later, Alexa then responds, it's cause he's classier than you. Sorry, God. No one beats Turkey Tom on Thanksgiving. Apricot responds, why are you so obsessed with Tom, lol? D'Angelo then responds, how am I obsessed? Over the past 48 hours I have a few tweets about him, 2 of which were replying to him, a couple, 2 community posts about him, his poster in my room hanging over my bed. Learn the definition of obsession. Nicholas Diorio reacts to all of this by saying, imagine if D'Angelo Wallace had a family or something to do on this Thanksgiving, instead of hunt imaginary white nationalists and have his followers harass a minor and a dude with autism.
Oh, okay, that's
scumbag.
Harass a minor and a dude with autism. Come on, that's kind of bullshit.
Thanksgiving. I just
Nick slips up sometime. Have you seen my videos? I think like out of my last 4 videos, 2 of them I take some random pot shot at Nick for saying some dumb shit.
That's funny.
I mean, sometimes he says some dumb shit, bro.
Yeah, it's so weird because like I respect him a lot, and I think he's like one of my favorite like commentators, right? But then every once in a while he'll say something, and I'm like I don't know, like why? How did you get to this conclusion?
Well,
you know what
remember when he was arguing with Space Ghost, and I covered it in my video where like he was comparing Space Ghost OnlyFans to like crypto, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. First of all, second of all, there's no way you're winning. Like, stop.
This and y'all can shove it up your ass. You are just as much of
like I feel like to be fair, I don't think he would do this anymore, but this sentence, have his followers harass a minor and a dude with autism, is like something that he would make fun of now. And obviously this is 4 years ago, so you know.
Alex, showing that he has unpinned D'Angelo Wallace's comment on Nick Diorio's.
Alex could murder someone at this point. Oh, well.
Oh shit.
And his stands would say people who criticize him are just looking for clout. Well,
isn't it weird how drama just circles?
It is crazy.
It comes back, yeah.
It's crazy that drama that's even years and years old is still relevant all the time.
It comes back, bro.
It's crazy.
Video criticizing I'm Alex for the Slazo situation. Nick follows us up by saying, for every JF, there is a David Sherratt. For every Richard Spencer, there is a D'Angelo Wallace. D. Bellamy responds, oh my god, Nick, unpinned his comment? How will he live with himself? Nicholas Diorio then responds, I'll spell it out for the intellectuals in the crowd. I'm not supporting a degenerate, and he can take his support from me and shove it. D'Angelo quote tweets Nicholas Diorio and says, you unpinned my comment from your YouTube video on your
iDubbbz
16K
commented
sub
on
channel?
D'Angelo's
Ow.
new shit.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that in your
Yeah.
Discord. You posted that in your Discord, right?
Wow, Nicholas was only at 16K back. He's not even that
16K,
big
damn.
now.
That's wild.
Turkey Tom was only 100K.
Wow, dang, that's insane, dude. It's really funny how he's going. Like, honestly, this is a really funny thing for him to say. I just unpinned this comment, and you can shove it up your ass. Like he's just talking about how he unpinned his comment.
Do you know the story about Nicholas Diorio when he like posted a photo of him holding like a girl's hand? And
I
shit?
do. I watched that on
Yeah.
stream. I watched like the clips of it. That was really
I
funny.
like him. He's like my favorite commentator at the moment, I think. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, he has his moments, bro, where it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Everyone does though. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like, I don't know. Do you think he would like admit to that now that was like a cringy moment? Like, I don't know. I feel like he has nothing to lose by admitting that, but I don't know.
I don't know, man. I have a couple opinions there, but fuck it. I don't know. I just
Turkey
think
Tom
that he was
responds-
really. I think he was really excited to be like, I'm with a girl. And
Yeah,
then
for sure.
the girl was like, no, and he was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he blew it. Maybe he blew his chance.
D'Angelo by
Yeah.
saying, the point is that you're the same fucking scum that you accused I'm Alex of being. Someone that clearly knew and trusted in confidence sent you those screenshots. Instead of DMing me and asking me if I was some sort of racist, they sent it to you. The truth is, you have no real integrity over this. It's no secret
Tom's
that
a
I'm edgy on
hypocrite.
the internet, or that I say shit ironically all the time. I was literally suspended on Twitter for saying something about women. You don't give a fuck about integrity. You don't care about racism. This is about
17-year-old
you
Turkey
outing
Tom.
the big bad
This is
racist
based.
Nazi Turkey Tom and
You
collecting
don't
your
give a
fucking
fuck
Twitter
about
likes off
integrity,
him.
said the 17-year-old. Fuck
Dude,
even Turkey Tom.
this kind of reads like a Destiny tweet, weirdly enough.
It's because they watched a lot
You know
of
what?
Destiny.
Yeah.
But fuck you. I'm not playing your little fucking game where I apologize for being an awful racist guy. I appreciate the phone calls to my house, guys. Really cool of you. D'Angelo doesn't decide to respond to Turkey Tom, but responds to a couple other people who commented on his tweet, the first of which being Man
Damn,
Girl,
Turkey Tom mogged this guy, dude.
who says, how is that a problem? To which D'Angelo says, I don't know, but suddenly my social blade is in the red. This is crazy. Mari says, calling out racism equals accusing someone of rape. D'Angelo then replies, he also compared me to Richard Spencer in a different tweet, showing that Richard Spencer is an American neo-Nazi and white supremacist. Nick responds to D'Angelo's tweet to him by saying, you bullied a child on Thanksgiving with tweets from when he was 15? From your degenerate Twitter? Play with me, A&G. You're gonna lose hard. This is also completely not the context of the tweet you're referencing at all, laughing my ass off. In fact, it's the polar opposite. That's fine though, dude. Send your audience, tell them I said stuff I didn't, have them flag my Twitter down like you're clearly trying to do with Tom. You're writing the script of videos to come as you type on your keyboard, which is what everyone does when they tweet on Twitter for me, so thank you guys for that. Anyways, D'Angelo
That's
then
pretty
tweets,
funny.
never have I ever had a video script write itself before. Nick then replies, well, you're writing mine, to which a
Ooh.
different Nick responds with, can you explain to me why Turkey Tom isn't wrong? Diorio then responds, if you're gonna accuse a 15-year-old of being racist and hating
he was
an entire
15 at the
race,
time.
you need
Damn.
to bring a bit more to the table
Wow.
than Discord
That's
Seriously.
wild. Wow.
messages
That's
from
why
a
everyone
year
was so
ago.
defensive of him, I guess.
Yeah.
They're all like, yeah. And then
The
he
only
was
thing-
bred. They're like, we need a hero, so we'll make one.
Hell yeah.
And they found Turkey Tom and they bred him. They groomed him.
They groomed him into a good commentator.
Proof lies on the accuser, and all you've given me is edgy joke. The other Nick then responds, edgy racist jokes are still racist. Like, do you not understand that? If you say you hate N-words and bash a certain race constantly in a video, what do you expect? Like, I don't know why you think white people can still do all this despite racism still being an issue. Here's the issue. He's white, male, straight, right? He's got all the privilege in society to pretty much do whatever he wants. Instead, He uses that privilege to make fun of other races and hides behind the "I'm edgy" facade.
But then you
That's a
gotta remember,
problem.
you're like probably arguing with like a 12-year-old.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you gotta reel it in because you gotta understand that sometimes you're arguing with like a legitimate infant. Like,
yeah, for sure.
that's what like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. There's adults who would have ridiculous takes like this, but like this to me is like I sit on Twitter all day and try to become a philosopher.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there is a one-to-one with like Twitter retardation and like people being like 12 years old. Like Twitter, if you look at the Minecraft speedrunning community, which was something that I was sort of involved in loosely, like I watched a lot of Minecraft streamers. I did a little bit of speedrunning myself, and I browsed Twitter. I never really posted.
cringe.
You can just tell that all those fucking people are like little kids because their understanding of like when an allegation comes out or when people are saying this person is bad, these little kids, like, they don't know how it works. They don't understand that they can just like they don't investigate it any further themselves. They just take one person's word for it. Yeah.
That's got to be like D'Angelo's and like Ethanisonline's whole like majority of their demographic,
Yeah.
because like they see Ethan smoke weed and they're like, "Whoa, that's so cool!
Whoa,
he's like
dude,
he's like
weed."
PC but in a cool way. He smokes
Yeah.
weed and stuff." Like
Yeah, literally.
Diorio then responds with, "You lost me at he's white, male, straight." The other Nick then replies with, "You don't want to speak about it because you're uncomfortable dealing with the fact that others with the same advantage of you have done terrible things. Not everyone who's privileged is bad." Diorio then
get
responds,
mad, but it's a
"I'm not
10-year-old child.
Yeah.
speaking on it because you know nothing about me. My family, Tom, his family, where any of us grew up, who we speak to, who we fight with, what we think, and what our viewpoints are. You think you got all of that from a few Discord messages, and then you lectured me. On privilege? You can clearly read mind and have x-ray vision. Don't lecture me on my privilege. You're a superhero." John Swan then responds to D'Angelo's tweet about Turkey Tom saying the N-word with the caption, "I wonder why he deleted this tweet. Maybe because he's a giant hypocrite who blindly believes screenshots and word of mouth just because he doesn't like people." He then shows a screenshot of a deleted tweet D'Angelo made back in October that says, "Really now, don't get me wrong, the Ace family is trash for many reasons, but those reasons are all proven, whereas nothing in that rape allegation was so far. It's 2019. Thought we were done blindly believing screenshots and word of mouth just because we don't like people. How could you learn nothing from the James Charles situation, the Slazo situation, and the Pro Jared situation to
That
name
was
a
back
few?
when James
Just
was
because people
innocent
do
still.
Yeah, yeah.
bad things does not mean everything they are accused of is true. Canceling people with no evidence is getting old at this point." SM Creepshow then responds, "How
So this is like a good take from him, obviously. This is like what basically this is like what everyone in the commentary community believes about like allegations and stuff. But like what is the point that is it Diorio is making when he's like posting these screenshots? Or John Swan, yeah. What is the point that John Swan is making? I wonder why. Oh, okay. I wonder why he deleted this tweet, because now he blindly believes screenshots and he deleted all these things talking about wait for evidence. That's crazy.
Yeah, but wait. That's not relevant. Turkey Tom's screenshots were him saying the N-word.
Yeah. Well, those were real.
That is inherently racist. It's not like an allegation that he may have said the N-word. Like the example that's being used in that screenshot.
Well, yeah, at the very least, like even if you're like, okay, well, this isn't racist at all, he still said it. Like it's not like fake evidence; it's real. Like he did.
Dude,
he
it's
did say
fucking
it.
John Swan. He's fucking mentally handicapped. All right, a lot of these
Yeah.
commentators didn't cut it for a reason, bro.
What's the deal with John Swan? So I know like a little bit of that shit. I know that something like went down that was crazy.
He's just an idiot.
Yeah.
And on top of like, as I don't know specifically, like it was just like a nothing burger, really. I know that he went after Dream, and then Dream swung back at him, and it was like a bunch of bullshit. And then Nicholas Diorio mogged him all over the place, and then I don't know, is he even around anymore?
I think I remember what happened. He was like pretending to be. He was like messing with like some, not in like a sexual way at all. He was like messing with some kid on Discord. Like trying to troll him or something and pretending that he was Dream or something.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and then
he's still around.
Really? What does he even do? Does he make videos?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
What the? I had no idea.
Oh wait, a year ago.
Yeah, here he is. Let's see.
Previously in the Deaf Noodles Chronicles.
Yeah, 1 year ago. Damn.
He'll show you how to edit if you pay him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I've heard he's a good editor.
I hear a lot of people are good editors.
Screenshots and word of mouth just because he doesn't like people.
I want to join Brody TV's Discord because he does like editing streams. That guy's editing is like fucking insane. He does such a crazy job.
He then shows a screenshot of a deleted tweet D'Angelo made back in October that says, "Really now, don't get me wrong, the Ace family is trash for many reasons."
Yeah, we watched this.
That's not relevant. I'm going to point that out. This is actually not relevant to the conversation.
Yeah, I don't really understand. I think
no,
you're right.
There's no point being made here. John Swan's fucking not hitting the mark here at all.
Yeah.
He's not defending false rape allegations. I need someone to explain this.
How is this hypocritical in terms of what's going on now? He's not defending false rape accusations?
Yeah. No, she's right.
Yeah.
She's right. Is that creep show art?
This is creep show art. Wow. Damn.
Just says creep show. I don't know if it is. Maybe it could be. It could be creep show art.
Hypocritical because he's making assumptions saying that someone is a racist based on screenshots. Okay, this is not the point to be arguing right now. This doesn't matter.
No, John Swan is like not. He lost the plot, bro. Man down. We lost John Swan. He's getting mogged by all the Twitter who's a what's it's now.
He's literally getting mogged by creep show art, dude.
He's fucking out, bro.
How do you get mogged by her, dude?
We gotta leave him back there in the comment section, bro.
Man down. Yeah, he's gone.
With my tiny brain this lost. John Swan then responds, hypocritical because he's making assumptions saying that someone is a racist based on screenshots. Screenshots. He cannot ascertain anyone's political views based on screenshots.
I get what he's trying to say, but that's not a good example.
Yeah.
He's yeah. It's not even the same thing. The instance he's using in his example is like someone had essay allegations and we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But he's using, and then he's like comparing that to like someone thinking it's racist for Turkey Tom to say, say the end. It's like, dude, it's not. Like you can't. I don't think it's fair to judge Turkey Tom based on a screenshot and say this guy's definitely racist. But also, it's not the same thing as if someone was like, Turkey Tom did this to me. And then you have to like figure it out. Like it's no, he lost the plot. He thought he was cooking
for
sure.
He
thought he had something there.
Yeah, for sure. Like the whole point. It's almost like the screenshot. The screenshot that Turkey Tom said that like sort of is its own evidence. It's like its own point sort of versus like allegations are like really convoluted and need like a lot of like investigating to understand what's going on. With that, it's like, okay, Turkey Tom said the N-word and this is my evidence to why I think he's racist. Like that like as much as I don't like that point, I think that makes sense. That argument makes sense. Like I understand, you know.
Like you really can't. That's the thing too. Like I don't think D'Angelo should have went after Turkey Tom, but like it is like I don't know. Like I think the reason this is like a struggle for these guys right now trying to defend Turkey Tom is because he has a point.
Yeah.
D'Angelo has a point. He's reaching a bit with his point, but there is a point to be made there that, you know.
Yeah, if his point was just like, hey, I think it's fucked up that Turkey Tom said this, then he could win this argument easily. Yeah. But the fact that he's taking that and he's going, this is Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom is a racist person because of this. It just fucks him over.
And he tries to make a video and then take it out on Twitter. Well, the same thing with the fucking video, an uncomfortable conversation with Cody Cope. That video was just like, I just want to do my part into spreading these allegations so we can put pressure on Cody Cope. That's fine. Do that.
Yeah.
Don't do this whole like, and I don't know why nobody's doing the legwork to find this piece of evidence that's not actually evidence, but I'm going to present it like it's evidence and be mad at you for not finding it first. Like,
that sucks.
Idiot, bro.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Racism. Creepshow then responds, it's a hotly contested topic though. For every person who says edgy humor is fine and takes away the power of those words, there is another person saying the opposite. So while you say, yeah, it's just edgy humor and it's fine, someone else can think the opposite, and they are. Full on, full out entitled to their opinion, especially when that person is now being called the slur. We aren't going to operate on the table of, it's totally okay, when we are fully aware that it's a hot button topic that people with a lot more influence than us dealt with. D'Angelo saw what he saw. It was verified as being real, and he finds that to be racist. If you disagree because in your mind saying those things aren't racist, communicate that better. Don't pretend like what he's
She's
doing
right.
This is like a insanely good and well thought out point for it being Creepshow art. Like I feel like this is so
Is it
makes
Creepshow art?
Yeah, isn't Creepshow art like insane?
I don't even know if that's her Twitter handle. I know, but like
Oh,
she
yeah,
did
maybe.
just destroy John Swan.
Yeah,
she
this-
fucking wrecked his ass, bro.
This is
She
like
really did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, she did. This is like such a level-headed take compared to what I expect her to say.
because of something that isn't relevant. D'Angelo himself then responds to John Swan's tweet by saying, I delete all of my tweets.
Oh my
periodically."
god. D'Angelo didn't have to respond to this. This isn't even a good argument. Why is he responding to this?
Yeah,
This is so
and then
stupid.
he's over here like, I delete all my tweets all the time. You just check my social page. You can
Yeah.
see it. Like, dude, like
He's
like-
making himself
like,
look guilty over a point that that doesn't even matter.
And Creepshow already won. This guy's already like dead.
Yeah.
And you just picked up his corpse, kicked it, and broke your fucking foot over it.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking idiot, dude.
God. And then he's saying, you guys are literally, it hurt itself in its confusion right now. That's you, dude. That's fucking you. Holy shit.
Check my social blade. I verified with people that know Turkey Tom that the tweets were real. But I mean, Turkey Tom himself confirmed that they are. So don't take my word for it. You guys are literally, it hurt itself in confusion right now. John Swan then responds, I delete all my tweets periodically. Your tweet was from October. You deleted your tweet history in September. The point is that you blindly believed someone was racist based on a few screenshots from when someone was 15. Fuck
I
off.
don't agree with
D'Angelo
that.
then
He
replies,
thought it was racist. He thought it was fucking racist, John Swan.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have reached a bit with the fucking point, but like, you don't like your point is like you don't really believe Tom's racist. It's like you don't fucking
Right.
know that. Like,
Yeah. Well, so while I personally don't think that like Turkey Tom is a racist, you can't like expect people to not think that if you are like showing like stuff of them saying like the hard R, right? Like people are obviously going to assume that that person is right. Like just some people are. That's just the nature of that topic, you know.
like a better response would have been something along the lines of like trying to like, listen, do you really think that this is inherently racist? And then like it is though. It is. Like, I'm sorry, it is. The joke is it's racist. The joke is it's racist. That's why it would be like it is. Like you can't. And the beginning of the video was anti-Semitic. I'm fucking sorry. Like, I think you can't. Do I think that makes Turkey Tom anti-Semitic and racist? No.
Yeah.
But he did that thing that
Yeah,
was anti-Semitic and racist.
And again, like this guy could totally win the argument saying like these two things that Turkey Tom did are fucked up, but instead like he just has to make this broader point about him being a bad person. So he just loses.
D'Angelo's opinion is, I believe this is a pattern of behavior, and it's makes me believe Turkey Tom is racist.
Yeah.
And then John Swan's response could be, I do not believe that these are a pattern of behavior, and could make, and then there's no argument. You can't really fight past that point. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna argue whether or not the guy's fucking racist or not? Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
based on a few screenshots from when someone was 15. Fuck off. D'Angelo then replies, okay, well, I guess I should have checked my own social blade, laughing my ass off. That being said, if you knew who I was, you would know I don't blindly believe screenshots. If you knew who I was, you wouldn't have inserted yourself into this conversation, but you'll figure out why on Sunday. He then follows us up by saying, last tweet about Sunday's video, so I stopped blowing up your phone. I'm about to go on my YouTube channel and bully some children. Hit the bell.
Based.
John Swan then follows up his set of responses by saying, the same people who think Turkey Tom is a racist Nazi based from screenshots are the same people who think PewDiePie is a racist Nazi based from a stream.
Yeah, we've already heard that take like 6 times.
Willie Max will respond to D'Angelo by saying, bro is trying to be a hero while not realizing he's a straight villain. Where's the common sense, dog? To which Simeon Jimmy responds, one day these people will learn that nobody likes or respects cancel culture trained conductors.
This is becoming true though, seriously. People are starting to really hate it.
I like Simeon Jimmy, but it's also coming from a guy that got fucking like legitimately fucking canceled.
Yeah.
Then Jimmy makes a tweet of his own that says,
yeah, of course, like he's gonna say that.
what do you do when you
like, did he say?
I go on the internet
Who
and
the
try to
fuck is
hashtag
Simeon
cancel
Jimmy?
One day, people are gonna realize that I was right.
His story is actually really interesting if you look into it. He didn't get canceled because of like a hate mob. He got canceled because he made a video about the wrong motherfucker, and that guy's parents had the wrong fucking connections.
Oh shit, that's wild,
yeah, dude. That's what happened. Well, that's what it looks like what happened.
Because it's the only way I can get attention. Wow, you sound like a sane and likable person who definitely doesn't need therapy. And believe it or not, that is not the end of these tweets. But since D'Angelo is coming out with a video on Sunday on Turkey Tom, I thought I would hold off on the rest of the tweets until that video comes out so I can make a more complete follow-up part 2 to
Oh,
this
he
video.
commented on this video. My only defense here is I was obviously joking when I said currently being canceled on Twitter on my community tab. Yeah, obviously he was joking there. I wasn't even losing followers. Everything else in this video is pretty accurate. 10 out of 10 would cancel Turkey Tom again because I got like 2,000 Twitter followers off of it. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I only know him from the Turkey Tom drama, and I watched his new video, and I don't like him from those two experiences.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
Surfer?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom while I play this Subway Surfers for you guys.
Oh, okay. Alright, guys, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. Why do I have a job? Why don't you guys get your friends? Like, think about it. If you got your friends, so like, I think I saw this on a TV once. So you guys get your friends to like subscribe and give us money and stuff, and then you got to get their friends, and it basically, if you laid it down on a piece of paper and you ran it, like me and Jarjus would be at like the top, and then you guys would be like below us, and then there would be people below you, and it would be ever expanding, and it would develop this pyramid like structure. And then me and Jarjus wouldn't have to work, and we could just make content all the time. It would get better and better. It would make the best content. It would be like a pyramid, which is good. It's like Egyptians and shit, right? That's what has to happen. No? Nobody's into the pyramid idea? I think about this sometimes. I think about like live streaming, and I'm like, I think I would like how hard is it to make $100 on a live stream, right? 10 people need to donate you like $10, right? And then if like you're like uploading and you're getting like fuck, man, if you're getting like a consistent 50K to 100K a video, you're like knowing how to like throw the well, I mean, not like I'm an expert, but like I feel like at that point, like you're making pretty good money. Like that's like, you gotta start thinking about quitting your job. It feels kind of attainable. These are the things I think about because I'm miserable. That's normal. You gotta sacrifice to make it in life, you know? All I think about is this shit all day. Should quit. Focus on something productive.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Subway Surfers, Plant vs. Lava. Okay, what else do we have on the agenda for tonight? Let me take a look.
I don't know, man. I might need to go to bed soon, bro.
That's fine, man. No pressure. You can leave whenever you need to.
I was excited to see you go live, though. I hopped right in. I was collaborating, bro. I had to leave to collaborate with someone for my new video, dude.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Crazy collaboration coming up in the new video.
Ooh,
big
cool.
YouTuber. Name starts with B, bro. Name starts with a B, bro.
I think I know who that is.
And it ain't Boogie.
All right,
got
here.
him in the call. What do you guys
follow me, Joe Schmo.
Oh,
subscribe.
There I am, bro. There's me.
Yeah, there's Joe Schmo.
Better be fucking subscribed to me or I'll cry. I'll cry. I'm almost to 2,000 subscribers. That means,
hell yeah.
That means nothing.
1.83. Not bad.
That means nothing. I'm a C+ YouTuber on Social Blade.
Did your subscribers spike recently from a certain video? Like was it this video?
Dude, did you see my video upload schedule? I uploaded every fucking day last week, and all the videos did at least 1K. Well, that one didn't, actually. You made a liar out of me.
Oh hell yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, I uploaded every single day last week.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's this crazy thing that happens if you upload more. You just get more views.
Get more views.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy. Wow. Amazing.
Like, and it was just junk. It's like VOD. It's VOD rips, bro. They're all VOD rips. So it's like, it's a solid hour to get a VOD rip out because I do the thumbnail, I chop up the video, I let it process through like a thing to like enhance the audio.
Yeah.
It's like a solid hour, but like it's just slop.
I have a question for you actually about this because when I chop up VODs, okay, I don't know if I'm doing too much editing because I cut
I don't
out
do
I
any
cut out like a
editing.
lot of pauses and stuff when I'm talking.
I
so
don't.
You don't do that. Okay.
I was told, and I think this is works. Like I'm a small channel, but I do think it works.
Yeah.
First 30 seconds are crucial.
Yep. Yep.
And then after that, you just kind of like let it roll. Like if you watch any of these, like the first 30 seconds is like editing and I'm trying to get you to engage and
Yeah.
play music. And then after that, just VOD rip.
Okay.
Does the
Okay.
editing.
That's
what
helpful to
I
know
do.
because like I can upload so much more if I do that. But I felt bad about like about like possibly sacrificing the quality. But I think it's like the stream segment is like nice to watch anyways.
I mean, I'm not particularly proud of my VODs, but like I don't hate them either. Like I think I get the job done.
Yeah.
It's just like I prefer to do the videos, but the videos are like very time consuming and
For sure.
I can't do them. I can't just keep up. Like I got a boogie video recorded. I got to edit tomorrow and then it won't be probably out till like, I got a job.
Yeah.
Like, shit won't be out till like fucking Thursday at that point. It's like, fuck, dude. If I went live tonight, I could be pumping out VODs all fucking week with an hour a night just cranking out the fucking VODs.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Anime Girls Take Over Dodger Stadium was fucking lit.
Yeah, this one did really good.
Dude, because of the Anime Girls, bro. I got
Probably.
Hololive.
You got the VTuber audience. Okay,
I'm really surprised the CaseyTron video is going to hit 1K.
Yeah.
That was like a fucking left hook out of fucking apps. Oh, yeah, Turkey Tom got a fucking side shot in that video.
Oh, nice.
Just randomly I randomly swung at the fucking king, bro. Just
Hell
out of nowhere,
yeah.
just popped them one.
Based.
Little bitch. Isn't it funny that they pick that part of my video to show you?
Yeah, that is really fun. Do they just pick a random part for every video?
I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
Oh, it's always the start, Erica? Oh, okay.
It just picks up wherever you left
Did I go after Turkey Tom that early?
Well, it might be because see how like I've watched that far into it so far?
Yeah.
I watched that video and I think it's playing the part that Erica says it plays the part that you're paused on.
But yeah, I mean, like it's really weird because like that was an example of a video. I think it's just because I'm coming off of a high. Like my performance is like really high right now on my channel.
Nice.
Relatively speaking. So like I can carry a smaller video. I don't know how the algorithm works, but I definitely know that like when I upload more, my videos just do better.
That's cool.
And
Yeah.
last week was just a week where I'm like, I have a ton of content and this fucking live stream is gonna chop up.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. I think I need to start doing that more then because I put off editing or putting together so many stream clips and like I should just post them. Like I should just post them with a 30-second highlight reel at the beginning.
That's what I do. That's what I was told. I forget. Well, PewDiePie used to always go by the rule of like really try to pull them in the first like couple seconds, but then someone else gave me the rule of like the 30 seconds of your video is like the most important to get them to watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
So I kind of just roll off that. And then also the first 30 seconds is the only time you can't curse as well.
Right. Okay. Good to know.
So
you can't rely on
I use
swearing.
VidIQ. I use VidIQ to fucking stuff keywords in my description. Like my descriptions are fucking ass, bro. You read them?
No, I haven't. Let's see.
They're not fit for human consumption, bro.
Oh boy.
They're not even real. They're like for robots. I know
Wow.
CaseyTron can be fixed in this drama-filled video featuring a Cheeto. Yeah, look, the Cheeto's not in there. I didn't write that.
That's really funny, dude. You should put a Cheeto follows me on Twitter in every description.
Yeah, dude. I just give it keywords and then it picks keywords out of like my other videos because I pay for that subscription service and then it like writes me my description.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
That's what I do. I use vidIQ for that shit. And I do think it helps. vidIQ helps for like. But yeah, that's what I do for my VODs.
That's
I don't
cool.
know. I
Okay.
use vidIQ for the description and then I fucking chop up 30 seconds and then I let the video just coast.
Nice. Yeah. That's good to
And I
know.
don't know why people click it, but because they do.
Hell yeah.
It's nice of
W.
them. All right, I'm gonna eat cereal and go to bed.
Yeah, have a
Thanks
good
for
night, man.
chilling,
Thank you so much
Jarjuice.
for coming on.
Yeah, bye.
See ya. That was awesome. Joe Schmo, everybody. Me, Joe Schmo. All right, what do we get into next? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm having fun. I have a lot of stuff to go over today, actually. Let's see. So that was the D'Angelo Wallace commentary retrospective. Now we have. Oh, I was gonna show the clips because we were watching Ethanisonline earlier. We should check if he's still live, by the way. Nope, he's off. Ooh, did he pull his VOD? 3 days. Oh, he pulled his VOD. What a pussy. Dude, you're such a little bitch. Holy shit. This guy pulled his fucking VOD because people were making fun of him in his comments. Ronald Riz. Ronald Riz got mentioned and Ethan is online, flipped out. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to check out Beasel's Twitter because I think Beasel was putting some awesome clips here. Shout out to Beasel. All right, let's check it. Let's check him out. Okay, so Ethanisonline freaks out on fake Big Bungie. So this is Big Bungie, YouTuber, Big Bungie.
Still think you should watch the Big Bungie video on you. Would wipe the slate clean with this chat. That video has fucking revenge porn in it. It is a deranged.
Sure. It's just broccoli?
It's like sauteed broccoli with like spice.
Sure. Yeah. I'll have it. All right, let's see.
Still think you should watch the Big Bungie video on you. Would wipe the slate clean with this chat. That video has fucking revenge porn in it. It is
based. That's based.
Deranged, like fucking delusion.
Also, that's not what revenge porn is, by the way. That's not revenge porn. Okay. So for reference, I'm not condoning this, okay, obviously, but him calling it revenge porn is like really soy. Lex Updog is an OnlyFans fucking person. She posts naked pictures of herself on the internet for money. Now Big Bungie just thought it was funny, and he edited one of these photos to make it safe for YouTube. Probably still not safe for YouTube. Posted it in the video, censored, obviously, but you can still obviously tell that it's an OnlyFans picture. That's what he's calling revenge porn. Okay, revenge porn is when you have pornography of someone, you have naked pictures of someone, and you like post them in order to like get back at them. You post them without their consent, and they are not like an online figure or an online porn maker at all. That's completely different thing than someone who's a fucking OnlyFans model who posts these things themselves voluntarily for money. Like, it is a completely different league of, like, this is basically passing around like porn versus like showing someone who doesn't want to be like, doesn't want porn of them to exist to be posted on the internet.
Made by a 4chan basement dweller. I'm not watching that.
A 4chan basement dweller. You got him.
You're sick.
You got him, dude. You fucking got him.
Critiques in it, and if you want to fucking make the points, repeat them.
Want to make the fucking points? Fucking repeat them, motherfucker.
Regurgitate like you do all these dumbass questions.
This is Smaggle.
Based Bungie. My favorite YouTuber, Bazy Bungie.
Bazy Bungie. Okay,
so
that's
funny to see you seethe. Dude, you haven't made a single point. I hope you're proud of yourself. But you have.
Debate me. Debate me. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're such a little pussy. Holy shit. This guy's such a... You know what?
Call your mom, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to look at that on stream, actually. We're not going to look at Bazy Bungie and his fucking dumbass, fake-ass video. For real.
Did you guys see the clip of Lyrics being like, why does this guy have the Palestine flag on his webcam, like fully unironically? That was so funny.
One point he makes in that video, he literally theorizes that I have diabetes. Fucking real.
You do, Dr. Jarjos. I am diagnosing you with diabetes, type 2 diabetes.
Hard hitting.
He literally said that I have diabetes. Tom, I wonder why he said that. I wonder why he spread the misinformation that you have diabetes.
Peak there. Coping and seething. Bro, watch my stream more.
Wait, what? Wait, Lex.
Copping. My stream more.
Lex. Wait, based? Lex. Wait, based? Wait.
And seething. Bro, watch my stream more.
What else would she be saying? Wait, what is she saying? Wait. What? Is she black?
Copping.
You got bigger problems to sort out.
Seething? Bro, watch my stream more.
What? Oh, Oh, Lex is half black.
Real hard-hitting critique there. Coping and seething. Bro, watch my stream more.
Nigga.
I think I have the pass more than her, to be honest.
Copping.
That sounded so weird. Like when she said it, it did not sound right.
You got bigger problems to sort out.
How is she half black? She doesn't look black at all. What the hell?
Bro doesn't understand modern art. Guy who's mad about my modern art video. I love Big Bungie. I love Bazy Bungie.
Smaggle 1. Smaggle Daggle mogged you, Ethan.
I thought about
Dude,
Halo.
why are you pissing yourself?
Yeah,
about
computer
my
enhanced.
modern art video.
Yeah, this guy is just like a complete stoner
Why
loser.
did GF fake laugh so much? She's just laughing. Have you ever been around a woman?
Have you ever been around a woman? What the fuck? What he's saying, why does your girlfriend fake laugh so much? And he's like, that's just how women are, dude. They just fake laugh all the time.
Thoughts on Big Bungie video. Thoughts on Glub Shitto. Oh yeah, the one where he
Oh, he does the Glup Shitto meme too. That's so funny.
stole nudes from a fucking illegal leak site and posted it in a YouTube video.
An illegal website? You posted those voluntarily, you stupid fucker. Holy shit. You posted those voluntarily. You stole them from like an illegal website. You posted them on fucking OnlyFans yourself.
Sue him for that, actually.
I can sue him. I can sue him. Okay, try to sue any website that archives those posts and commentates on them, because it's fully legal. It's fully legal to use things like that you voluntarily post online for commentary and documentary purposes.
It's a really actually bad argument if you think about it. If you actually use your head, that's actually a really bad argument to try to make the point that I'm like fat or something.
Wait, what? Hey,
Thoughts
why were you
on
barking?
Big Bungie?
No. She was so mad. Did you see a coyote? Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Okay. Anyways, let's see. Let's see what else Beasel's got for us. Lex considers suing Bungie. I think, am I wrong? Lex was talking about suing the website, right? Not Bungie. I don't know. Let the demon in. Yeah, let Bungie in into the call. Bungie, call in. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. He would destroy him on call. Wait, is that all the clips we got? Apparently this whole stream was really funny, but Ethan is such a bitch that he fucking unlisted his stream. Unlisted his stream because he got a bunch of like haters in the comments. P After Dark. All right, guys. We are going to listen to a work of modern art.
I need white noise to sleep. I need a sleep mask on me. I shoot my gun like pow pow pow. I shoot my shout like how are yow.
We need Oh god. We can never let these people live it down that they made this.
Salmon's a superfood. Salmon's a superfood.
Salmon's a superfood? What are you saying? What the fuck are you...
$5. How about you? I'm a primetime TV. I eat a prime rib early. I eat just to feed me. I eat just cause I need me.
In the toilet, I make a brown, yeah. Yeah.
Throw a stone's toss all across the creek. And I do it every day, Monday through Friday, every week. And I
Look at this ironic, you know, real tree camo hat, dude. So, oh my gosh.
I go to Naples, pineapple upside down, yeah. In the toilet, I make a brown, yeah. In the ocean, yeah. I drown, yeah. Make some motion to the sound, yeah.
What is this fucking shit, dude? I am going to end it all.
90-day fiance, more like 90-day chimpanzee. Go to the zoo and see some fish. Go to the well and make a wish.
He was shitting on Eminem's new album. Yeah, dude. If you're making pineapple upside down in the toilet, I make a brown. Like, you have no place to shit on anyone. This is like the worst thing that I've ever heard in my life.
In reality, I'm sponsored by a wine company.
Brockhampton at home, dude. They really probably love Brockhampton, don't they? Oh my god. I'm so tired of like the fully ironic fashion, dude. The fully ironic like real tree hat when I'm like like a lefty making fun of like, or not even making fun. They're not making fun of anyone, but they're referencing. They're like, look, I'm ironically wearing this like thing that like people like hicks wear. I don't know. What is this, dude? This is so bad. These people all do drugs. Like, these people probably, this is probably their drugs. They're probably all doing this fent.
We have your drugs. The consent to search. The driver agreed. 360.
This is what they're on, dude.
1,000 pills. There was also 9 pounds of cocaine.
This was Ethanisonline's car.
Well, once the ref
They pulled him over. They pulled him over, and this was in his trunk.
He ran from the deputies. Unfortunately,
He ran from the deputies. We couldn't locate him.
3-year-old Zareth Valdez of Nogales. We know who you are.
Doxed? Wait,
have your
doxed?
drugs, and we're going to come find you. And folks, as soon as we find him, we're going to post the booking photo so you can see that we're holding this guy.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Look at how perfectly this guy's beard is trimmed, dude. This is fantastic. I'll subscribe. I'll subscribe. I want to watch more Fent videos. What else do we have? What else do we have? Oh yeah, so Destiny has been going crazy lately, okay? I really liked Destiny. I really liked Destiny for like a while. Even though like politically I don't really agree with him on everything. There's some stuff where I think he's like pretty good, but for the past couple years I have like respected him as in terms of he goes into conversations in very good faith, tries his very best to get to he's just good at navigating conversations in a way where he's like not always he's not using shitty bad faith tactics 24/7, right? And while it is true that he could probably win like any argument from any stance, I sort of just have a respect that he goes into it very straightforward and in good faith for the most part. And yeah, so I feel like I respect like a lot of his opinions because he has like really good justification for a lot of them. And I also like that he calls out bullshit on his side and the right. He calls out bullshit on the left and the right when he doesn't like things that people are doing and he thinks they're counterproductive or bad. He will totally call it out. But the last couple days, I don't know what this is. If this is a like he's trying to get people talking about him or what, but I do not understand. He was saying that the person that got shot, the innocent bystander at the Trump rally, who shielded his daughter from a bullet in order to save their lives.
Is that true?
Yeah, he shielded his daughter. I think 2 daughters actually. He put his body in front of them to block and then he got shot.
That
So
sounds like
he said,
boomer lore, though.
I don't know. I think that is true. I'm pretty sure that is true. If I'm not, I will concede that. But even so let's say that's not true. Let's say that he just took a bullet. Innocent bystander at a Trump concert took a bullet. Destiny has been like saying that this guy deserved it for being like a Trump supporter. That's crazy. Like you think someone what's weird to me, what's weird about this to me is it's not just the sentiment itself, because Destiny has his justification of like, okay, Trump is like this bad guy who did X, Y, and Z, and he tried to uproot like democracy or whatever, just, you know, whatever. I don't care about that part, but the fact that he thinks that makes it okay to like, he thinks that justifies some innocent guy getting fucking killed is crazy. And this is a point that just like a year ago, he would have probably argued against someone on the left saying that about someone on the right, or someone on the right saying that about someone on the left. It seems like something that he would say, like, no one deserves to fucking die over their political opinions. Like, that's ridiculous. And these lefties are like unhinged and crazy. But Destiny has just been, in my opinion, completely insufferable lately about this topic. And I don't know what it is. He is on Vyvanse. I don't know if it's, him being on ADHD meds when he doesn't really need to be on them is making him like go insane. Or if he's salty because like the fucking Biden looked terrible in the debate lately. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
He's got a little crazy since Mel divorced him.
Yeah, maybe the divorce partially. I mean, I am not going to like sit here and like be like, oh, stupid ass, dumbass got divorced. Like I do not like hate this guy, but I just think that he's gone off the rails like for seemingly no reason lately. Yeah. So we'll look at some of his tweets real quick.
Oh, Snowman, he wasn't just a volunteer firefighter. I think he was like a career firefighter. Right?
Yeah, he was a career one, I think. Let's see. Oh, what did Joe Schmo say? Let's see. What? Okay. Okay, let's see. Why are we on? Oh. The omni-liberal. So let's see what he's saying. It just seems like he's really being like very argumentative over like as stupid of a point as he possibly can to like make a point about how much he hates Trump or something. It's very Reddit. It really is very Reddit. So I hope one day you grow a spine and realize that you and your company are directly responsible for his death. Who's he talking about here? Talking about Trump, Destiny left. Oh my god. Oh my god, these are so funny. Yeah, pineapple upside down. Yeah, pineapple upside down. In the toilet, I make a brown. Genius lyrics. Okay, so let's see if we can just find the chain. Sorry, I suck at Twitter. Hold on. July 14th. Okay, when did this happen? Okay. Simultaneously trained marksman. Okay. Donald Trump incited an insurrection and was granted full criminal immunity for possibly all of his involvement. I have zero sympathy for anything that happens to him or to anyone who supports him. So this extension of I have no sympathy for him, okay, or anyone who supports him. This extension of it to all of his like people who like him is just so weird. Like it's just like gross. Okay, you could even say that you hate people who support him because you believe that they are willingly ruining the country or whatever. But they don't deserve fucking death. They don't deserve to get shot. They don't deserve to catch stray bullets. Trump doesn't fucking deserve to get shot either, by the way. No fucking political violence is okay. Where was the thing where he's like, I would watch my wife get railed? Let's see. Here we go. This guy says, I could see why. It beats watching your wife get railed by another man for the 7,000th time. I'd rather watch my wife get railed 10,000 times over than betray family in Ukraine by throwing them under the bus to win an internet debate, you coward, spineless fuck.
Wow.
Next time you moderate a debate, brush your teeth first. So we don't have to smell Putin's load on your breath. Who is this guy, dude? All right. I'm not leaking the secret plans. Don't worry. I'm not leaking the top secret. That's secrets, Joe. Damn, I should have had more of these pulled up, but like, just fucking losing it. Going on like Twitter Spaces, going going on Twitter Spaces, arguing with people, calling them retards for saying that it was insensitive of him to do that, or not even insensitive, just saying like, why would you like say that this violence is like deserved at all? Like people were being very reasonable with him, and he was just like completely spurging out about like Trump bad, Trump deserve it, Trump deserve it. If you support Trump, you deserve it. I have no sympathy for you. It's like, why are you dying on this hill? Somebody asked him if his parents went to a Trump rally and got shot, would they have deserved it? And he said yes. He said they would have deserved it. His parents. He's talked about before how he doesn't think that your politics have anything to do with whether or not you're a good person. So what? So now you think that like getting shot is like totally okay form of punishment for being a political enemy?
He was totally against like generalization and stuff, you know, right? Like generalizing
Yeah.
of people.
And to be fair, he will say, I think what he would say to this is that Trump was, you know, trying to uproot democracy, like in a way where he was like trying to destroy the entire system, which, yeah, I don't know. I think even then, it's like, even if you fully believe that, I don't think that justifies encouraging someone to die. Like, I don't know. That's fucked up. It's just like so weird to hear it from him to say something like that. I don't know. And it's very soy. It's very Reddit too. Like it's like something that like some smug Redditor would say. And I saw him as like the opposite of that. I thought he was like a cool like liberal. He's like being such a little smug Redditor. Like, well, he deserved it for supporting Trump. He deserved it for supporting Trump. Oh, Trump, you know, fuck around and find out. FAFO. Am I right? Like, come on. Why are you being like this, dude? And now there have been a couple points that he's made recently that were good. One of them was some like conservatives or whatever, people who disagree with him about his recent behavior, were calling for him. Like, I think that Dom Lucra guy, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that, was saying that, oh, this isn't suitable for advertisers at Elon Musk. And it's like, okay, this is like crazy for him to say, and it's like, I really disagree with it. But like, are you really going to just immediately go, okay, we need to start censoring like bad speech? So people are calling it like hate speech and stuff, and it's like, okay, you're fucking stupid. It's not hate speech. Like you're really gonna complain that like, you know, people called things that you said hate speech, and now you're just gonna call everything that you disagree with hate speech? Like, how do you not see that? It bothers me so much. But that's all the defense that I'll do for Destiny here. I don't like people getting I don't like people getting censored for any reason, even when it's something crazy like this. But
attacking advertisers is low.
yeah, and attacking advertisers and being like, this isn't suitable for blah blah blah. And fucking Elon Musk himself like responded to this too. And okay, like I really like Elon Musk, but he definitely comes off sometimes as having like some political brain rot for sure, despite how much I like him. Okay. God, I need to stop being soy. Holy shit. Like soying out. Anyways, yeah, Destiny's crazy. Okay. Next thing is that Boogie 2988. He admitted that polycythemia vera was never in his profile. Is this it? Yeah. So if you guys remember last locale live stream, he was talking about, oh, I'm looking at my diagnosis for this cancer right now. I'm looking at it. I will read it to you. I will never show you a screenshot of it. So today he admitted that, no, I actually don't have a diagnosis on my thing. So he admitted that he's been lying about it, which this is to no one's surprise. Everyone already knows that he's lying about it. Let's see, where does he hop on? Right here?
Fucking like a disgusting communist. Would I be like crying tears about it? Probably wouldn't go on Twitter, but I'd say fuck that. Privately, I'd say fuck that. Trump's not a communist though, Tommy. Yeah, exactly. But see, if a guy was at a Joe Biden meeting, or even like a Klan rally, or some commie rally, Would I care if he caught a bullet just sitting there? I can't imagine. Like, it's like the two things are like wildly different.
I need a
You know?
timestamp.
He was
Let me look
literally
for
saying,
one.
"Well, this guy supports Trump, so ha 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 ha." Like what?
Oh, they're talking about Destiny, aren't they?
What are you
I don't think
doing?
you know, here's the thing about that too. Like, Destiny's gonna be fine. He'll be able to get over it. Most of his fans are psychopaths too. The thing that's gonna fuck him up is
on Twitter though.
when he wants to go up, when he wants to move up a level and become a serious like political figure. That's finished. That's over with.
Yeah, that's
He's-
over with.
He's a drama tuber for life, Keemstar.
Dude, and that's the thing. I want Destiny to do more drama stuff. Like, I'm very biased because I don't care about like political content very much. I mean, I guess I do to a lesser extent, but I'm not someone who sits there watching like every like, debate about Israel Palestine for hours. That shit is boring to me. I hate the Destiny Israel Palestine arc. I do not give a fuck about Israel Palestine. I'm sick of fucking hearing about it. But anyways, I miss when he would just talk about like funny internet stuff. That's like his strength, I feel like. All right, what is this? This guy is unhinged.
Your thoughts on Turkey Tom and his community, bro? He is a pedophile defender. He defends
What? He's a pedophile defender? What does that mean? Who? Turkey Tom is a pedophile defender? Who's the pedophile? Who's he calling a pedo? You're fucking crazy. All right, what's this?
Or like know someone that knows this, like they're like a person away from Hassan, basically.
He made a whole video about Ludwig that just boiled down to Ludwig is friends with Hassan and I don't like Hassan. He's like...
Yeah, I'm sure that's what his argument was, dude. Yeah, I'm sure that's what his argument was. I don't like Hassan, and Ludwig is friends with Hassan. Actually, you know what? That's pretty fucking telling that Ethanisonline thinks that being friends with someone means that you need to sweep for them and do everything that they say to make them look good on the internet. Because that's exactly what he fucking did to Nick is Not Green, which is why they're not friends anymore.
He's Destiny's son that he doesn't have.
But he's even stupider. Because he's only ever consumed YouTube, and you can tell that he only cares about YouTubers.
That's based.
Like,
I only care about YouTubers.
It's the only thing in his world.
I've never watched a movie in my life. I just watched Skibbity Toilet Part 45.
Because what else do you do? Anyway. What else do you do when all you do is watch YouTubers? He like makes videos about every YouTube drama because he's,
Yeah.
a YouTube drama sucker.
Must be rough
Bottom
to be
feeder.
a YouTuber that people age out of.
You're not a bottom feeder at all. Ethanisonline. God, dude. I hate when people sit on their high horse about like the certain types of content are like somehow like bad content, and they're just like there's like this implication that it's like super easy to make like drama content, and like anyone could just make like drama like slop or whatever. And it's like to an extent like everyone could just sit and record themselves and say their opinion on something, but like the people who are good at it are really good at it. They have like a specific skill set that only applies to like drama videos. And you could say that about every single type of video on the internet. You could probably even say that about like political content. But I would say that like Ethanisonline doesn't even have a shred of that. Like he has no personality. He does not have the personality to entertain on stream or on a video. Like he just is like an unlikable blob.
Ooh. Wrong.
Or they're friends with Hassan.
Yeah.
Or like know someone that knows this, like they're like a person away from Hassan, basically.
He made a whole video about Ludwig.
Yeah. God, dude. The Ludwig thing is crazy. Like, wow, he made a whole video talking about how Ludwig was bad because he's friends with Hassan. Meanwhile, Ludwig was like changing. He was like lying for Hassan. He was covering up the fact that Hassan asked him to take this fucking video down. And he was enabling that behavior because Hassan cried about it to him. That's being a pussy, and that's annoying. Like that's what he was getting criticized for. It's not just being friends with Hassan. Ethan wants, his friends to do the same for him, I guess. Yeah, let's cover for you, Ethan. Let me just cover for you and lie about this fucking super mega shit. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, right, we were gonna do the boogie thing.
He's just like us. Mr. Smart.
Damn, this is a
College
fucking ADHD
Dropout
stream.
is just like
We're
us.
just hopping all over the place. I'm
thought that
I'm
was
liking
too,
it
by
though.
the
I'm
way.
vibing.
Yeah, Destiny's
just a drama tuber.
Destiny's a fucking lol cow.
Oh my god. No, Boogie. Destiny's a fucking lolcow.
Looked into
Says
that guy
Boogie. Says
over the last
Boogie.
couple of days, and whether it's him defending rapists in jail, whether it's him laughing at the murder of a fireman, whether it's him backing Israel, whether it's him saying he's in favor of genocide.
Boogie. Come on, Boogie. Oh my
And I have
god.
all these receipts, by the way. Oh, by the way, hold on. You know, if we're gonna talk
Hey,
about
Boogie, I'm sorry. I can take you as seriously.
Boogie,
as,
just criticize him for the one like. Oh my god, dude. So stupid. How do you
taking
fuck up
Destiny
that?
right now,
Like it's
Lord.
such an easy win to say like this is crazy that he's making fun of this dead firefighter just because he's a Trump supporter and justifying this guy's death because he's a Trump supporter. That's the easiest thing in the world to be like, yeah, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. This guy's crazy. I feel like most people, even like on the left, would probably say like that's like weird for him to be condoning like political violence.
Thing.
That's right.
Oh no, Destiny's take is he backs Israel and not Palestine.
Yeah, you know why? Because his wife left him for I'm thinking an Arab man.
Oh my
And
god,
so-
Boogie.
No,
Boogie literally is reading the same like Twitter threads that Hassan is reading
I've been
about
reading
Destiny.
this shit on Twitter all day.
Yeah, literally Twitter.
Hey, by the way, Destiny,
Oh my god, that timing was so perfect. He's literally reading fucking Twitter threads about
when you
this
let
guy.
your wife fuck other men in front of you, turns out she might leave you for one. Who knew? Who knew, Destiny?
That's true though. Come on, that's pretty funny.
Other men in. Hey, by the way, Destiny. Hey, by the way, Destiny, when you let your wife fuck other men in front of you, turns out she might leave you for one. Who knew? Who knew, Destiny?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, the cuck allegations, you know, against Destiny are the most like damning thing against him. I feel like.
By the way, I wanted to show you something.
You can never be. The thing is, like, he tries to be like a Chad cuck. The thing is, you can never be a Chad cuck. You just can't. It's just not possible. Like, I'm sorry, you could be as confident as you want online, whatever, about it. But you're just, nobody's ever gonna see that and be like, yeah, that's like, this guy's like, I actually respect this guy's like cuckoldry. It's like, no.
Real quick, there's a clip I want you to play on here.
Oh god.
I have it on my Twitter feed right now.
Okay.
You remember
shit.
how Destiny came in to my live stream or to our live stream after doing about 10 minutes of research on polycythemia, after reading about it on Wikipedia, and then it's like, oh, I know all about it. I know.
Oh my god, he's using the fucking Wikipedia talking point too. Come on, dude. He literally got into like basically the Hassan Twitter circle, like 100%. Did this all happen after Destiny confronted him and he went on like a, this is totally what happened. He went on like a Destiny hate bender after Destiny confronted him and told him that he's lying about cancer. He went angrily looking up every bad thing about Destiny that he could find online in order to justify that he got like fucking owned the other day.
More about it than you. I know way more about it than your doctors. Well, you know who else gets tired of that shit? Joe fucking Rogan. Can you play this clip?
Oh my god, dude. The Joe Rogan clip,
One
come
reason
on.
only, because you can search how many times I've said on Twitter, how many times I've said on the show, you'll never see my medical records. You'll never get them. You'll never get them. You'll never get them. And
We gotta
sent
get a
some to
timestamp
Keemstar
of when
that
he
night.
admits
He was
it.
just going to move the goalposts, by the way. You know, Destiny's not a fucking doctor. You know who is a doctor? My fucking doctor. He's the one prescribing me all these fucking medications I'm paying for, most of which are only because I've been
He pulls out 5 pill bottles. This proves that I have cancer, guys. I have these 5 pill bottles.
You know who else is a fucking doctor?
You know who is a doctor? My doctor.
Wait, Destiny got banned on Kick for disrespecting the firefighter? Okay, again, that's stupid. Why the fuck are you banning him for like saying like you're literally kick.com. You're literally kick.com. That's ridiculous. I mean, unless he got like mass flagged and it was like a false removal. Like, come on. You're literally Kick. Don't fucking ban. I hate banning people. I hate when people get banned for speech. I just hate it. It doesn't matter what it is. It's so annoying.
Who else is a doctor? Not fucking Destiny, my brother. And by the way, my brother has seen my medical records. He's been here.
Oh, and by the way, the brother who said that he put his whole what is it called? On the line. He put his like respect on the line. It's like, yeah, trust me, guys. My brother Boogie does have cancer, and I will put my name on the line for him. I'm sticking my neck out for him. Well, turns out, Boogie was lying. So what about that guy's reputation? What happens to that guy's reputation now?
Diagnosis.
Why don't you
My brother,
show
no.
him?
Why did I show him? Because I've shown him my whole fucking life. He's my brother. He's a healthcare professional. So
Yeah,
when I got
he's also
diagnosed
not
with
an
sleep
MD.
apnea,
He's
when
not
I
an
got-
MD, and he's
it
your
doesn't
brother.
matter. It doesn't matter that he's an MD.
Yes, it
He has
does.
a
It doesn't lie.
doctorate in public health.
Your brother loves you and is a biased. Your brother
Boogie starts
you
like
and is a
Boogie starts like when he gets confronted with like lying, like he just starts getting like mad. Like we talked about this last stream, but he goes back and forth between the different Boogie modes. He goes from like victim Boogie to like angry Boogie.
biased narrator.
Like it doesn't make sense for him to be angry here. He's going angry mode because he's being confronted. Like, and
Absolutely.
nobody's doing anything to provoke his anger. He's just getting angry as like a defense mechanism.
He would lie for you. He loves you.
Oh, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna pull a Hassan, walk away.
I
Hold
would
on.
lie for my brother too.
Yeah. My brother wouldn't. Just to be very clear, my brother wouldn't.
What kind
He's
of?
not going to ruin his goddamn career.
Hold on. What kind of doctor is your brother?
He has a doctorate in public health and education, and he's practiced as an
epidemiologist,
for 30
Keem.
years. So he says disease specialist.
So
and I
how
have
would
a
he know?
fucking disease?
You have a disease?
Yes.
You have AIDS?
I have.
No. His brother's a disease.
Guys, you know the best part? The best part about you know, saying I'm gonna pull a Hassan and walking away from your computer while the video plays, is it actually just relieves you of all criticism because you're like self-aware. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do exactly what Hassan does and walk away while leaving the video playing, and that makes it better. That makes it better because you're saying it.
Even the motherfucker's Destiny, by the way, even this motherfucker has to admit I either have polycythemia or polycythemia vera. So if nothing else, I spent the last 2 years dealing with a deadly fucking disease. I've spent money
A deadly disease, isn't it? It's not deadly.
treatments,
isn't
on
it?
medications, on fucking doctor's visits.
Neither one. Not even the cancer version is deadly.
For 2 fucking years. I'm not making this shit up. And when my doctor tells me,
Wait, this guy was gifted. Look at this guy's name. Johnny Bad was gifted a membership by I hope Boogie dies of anal cancer and gets raped. Okay.
it's probably cancer, I believe my fucking doctor.
Nice
Now,
name.
if there's one mistake hold on.
Stop. Probably.
not good.
Probably cancer. Probably.
The only thing I have not done to confirm it, and I said this last time, is I have not done the bone marrow test for 2 reasons. It's expensive, extremely painful, and extremely invasive, and I don't want to get it fucking done.
Well, the problem is you told people you had cancer. You didn't say the doctor said you probably had cancer.
No, he
That's
did
another
say
problem.
he does say I have cancer.
You
I'm
just said he had
I'm
probably.
saying probably because of the goddamn narrative, but he told me I definitely do. The markers are in my fucking blood. Destiny wouldn't fucking.
Yeah, the
agree
more
with
that you say, the more that you swear, it makes you more trustworthy, Boogie.
He doesn't fucking believe.
They're in my fucking blood. He doesn't fucking believe that the fucking markers are there. Like he's saying it like as if like saying it with a strong conviction makes you more convincing. Like it doesn't. Okay, we're gonna watch this clip because I do need to sort of wrap it up here. I'm having a lot of fun though, but check this out.
So high. We could probably give him the fucking
So
code.
Vera's not
where
on
they
there.
put it in-
Vera's not on the portal.
I don't know, man.
It's not.
I can send you
You
a bunch
do
of stuff.
know.
That,
It's
You
not.
said 4 days ago you were looking at
Yeah,
it. but you
4
weren't gonna
days ago you said you were looking at
like
it. So
I
it's
told you,
it's
I
not
spent
on
the
there.
last. Like I told you, I spent the last 2 years getting treated for it. I've been told by my doctor for the last
It's
2 years.
fine,
this is
Boogie.
fake.
Just admit it's not on the portal.
It's not on there. I told you this.
Okay,
I told
thank
I have
you.
to do-
Oh my god. Okay. So for reference, he's talking about his online medical portal. Logs in. Medicare last locale live stream told Boogie, if you want to prove to everyone that you have it, log into your medical portal, go to your diagnosis page, it should be on the side, and just send a screenshot. So Boogie went to the page allegedly last stream, and he was saying like, yeah, I see it right here. It says polycythemia vera, which is the blood cancer that he's claiming to have, right? Wouldn't screenshot it. He wouldn't screenshot it. But he insisted that it was there with the word vera on it. Now, today, he is saying, okay, I'm logged in, and they're like, is it there or not? And he's like, well, I don't know. So now he finally admits he is not diagnosed with polycythemia vera.
Probably get him the fucking.
And he's gonna play. Now the problem is he's gonna probably play it off like he never said that he had it or something. Like, oh well, all I meant was that I was getting treated for polycythemia vera. It's like, no, dude, you said that you had blood cancer. You said that you had polycythemia vera.
Vera's not on there. Vera's not on the portal.
I don't.
So let's see. Boogie put out a statement. According to the internet, I lied about cancer. However, for the last 2 years, I've been treating the symptoms of that cancer, blood tests, medications, and so much more. We still have one test left to verify which cancer it is. For now, we have been treating the polycythemia vera, which is the cancer they told me that I have. My brother has seen it in my medical charts. My girlfriend and best friend have been present when the doctor spoke of it. We are doing more tests to confirm the polycythemia vera or determine if there's a second cancer present. We are starting with a colonoscopy to see if there's cancer present there, as I've shown signs that prostate cancer is present. I was panicked when my doctor told me I had cancer 2 years ago, and when I was in a vulnerable state, I shared that long before I should have. Yeah, so you're admitting that part of it, right? I've never done a GoFundMe. Okay, so the GoFundMe thing is not real. I mean, I guess it's Boogie, so we never know. I couldn't find an actual GoFundMe from him. In fact, in my years as a YouTuber, I've donated and helped raise tens of thousands of dollars to St. Jude's Cancer Research Hospital to help people suffering with cancer. My father died of cancer. My best friend from childhood died of cancer. My friend John, Total Biscuit, died of cancer. Cancer is not something I would ever lie about. Oh, okay. But I should have waited for the final test to be done and not just repeated what my doctor had to say that day. I'm sorry that I ever spoke of it. Moving forward, no matter what happens, I will not speak of it publicly. Yeah, surely. What is this? I consider this a closed matter, and now will make sure it remains a private battle that is shared only with my closest loved ones. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so now he's backing out of saying that. Dude, like, you just don't have it. You don't have it. Everyone knows that you don't have it. I don't get what the point of, like, putting up this fight is, dude. Yeah, maybe he'll switch cancers.
No, man.
It's not.
I can.
Just crazy. I don't
He
even know what
sees
to
the
say.
medical records.
One other thing that happened was Big Bungie called into this show. Spoiler alert, he gets muted.
What up? We leave Boogie. I'm not paying out of my own pocket for that piece of shit. He lies about cancer. Either show or I'm leaving. Yep. Show the medical records or I'm leaving. I can't find Lord Rush. What?
It was a $5 super chat. Got 70 likes.
Oh, I don't.
Bungie's here.
We read. We
Hey,
read
Bungie.
50
Am I
and
in?
higher.
Am I in? Am I in?
Yeah, you're in.
Yes,
Am I
you're
in?
in. You're in. You're live on Lockout. Live.
Boogie! Boogie!
What?
No one gives a shit about the cancer.
Okay. I don't particularly care that much about it. I'm just doing what I need to do.
No one cares about the cancer. Nobody cares about the cancer.
Okay.
Do you have
Did
some
you
substance
fake
to bring to the
your
chat?
childhood abuse? Everybody wants to know.
So what's happening here is because I was watching Bungie's stream, I think that there was a delay. I think that right here, Bungie's audio got pushed forward because of his shitty ass internet. His audio got like pushed forward. So when he said this in real time was actually like 10 seconds ago. And I think that possibly that happened a few times and it seemed like he was cutting people off and being really like rude and annoying. But on his end, he was just talking to them in real time. I don't know. That's one theory that I have. That's just what it sounds like in this clip right here. It sounds like it got like the signal got lost and then it sent all of his like audio.
Did you fake your childhood abuse? That's what everybody wants to know.
No, my brother confirmed it here on the show and confirmed it as well.
Nobody actually thinks he faked his childhood abuse.
You claimed your brother and your sister were not in the house when you were being abused. So
No,
how could you confirm it?
Because they were abused as well, and they saw it happen.
So how could they see it happen and they weren't in the house?
My brother visited all the time. Plus,
They visited all the time?
Plus, my brother and my sister got it just as bad. You think 1 out of 3 kids I had a perfect childhood, the other 2 got the beat shit out of them and raped? You think that was?
You said on your first ever video, you said they never abused you. They never ever abused
I covered for my abusers. Most child abusers do. Most child abusers cover for their abusers. But once I realized they were both dead, I could talk about it.
After your brother and sister left the house, but now they were visiting all fucking time, and he was an adult visiting, and he never tried to attempt to get you out of the house at all.
No, he did. He said on the show he attempted. He did everything he could, but he was barely getting by trying to go to college. It's only so much.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, I don't really think that Bungie came in too hot. I know I said that earlier. He just like, I don't know. Like what would you guys say? It's like he has like a naturally abrasive personality, but I don't think that he's being particularly like aggressive. He's just saying like, we want to know, did you fake your childhood abuse? It's not that it's honestly not that crazy, and it's a good point for him to bring up.
So Bungie, what's your goal here?
My goal here.
Because like, here's the thing. Here's
Yeah, you hear that delay? You hear that delay? So now it's going to sound like he's cutting him off because it's going to play right here, and Bungie's going to sound like he's talking over him.
There's not a bone in my body that thinks that he's lying about his abuse, right? The cancer, I think he's not really lying about it.
He has like a million clips. He has like a million clips where he just keeps contradicting his abuse story over and over and over.
Okay, no, never mind.
Like,
did you have him ready to go?
He says his dad molested him. I'm looking at a clip right now of him saying his dad never molested him.
Yeah, so his mic keeps cutting out too, which makes it annoying.
All right, I can't deal with this anymore. Can someone kick him?
Well, yeah, that wasn't that crazy. Wait, that wasn't as crazy as I like remembered it.
Yeah. You are a coward, Keem. The people need to.
Your voice is so annoying. It's not about being a coward. I'm just gonna mute you then if I can't kick him.
Oh my god.
No, that kid sucks. The whole chat is spamming kick him. The entire
kick. 1, 2, 3. Loser, kick this chud. Kick. Wait, who are these people saying to kick Bungie? Kick. Get Destiny on. Wow, I'm actually surprised that there were people saying to kick him.
Chat. So I mean, you can go and cry about this later and go on your little.
The thing was, Bungie did have videos ready to go, clips ready to go. But Keem kicked him before he even got a chance. But yeah.
Spurg of making like 10,000 Keemstar documentaries because you're salty. But dude, your voice is fucking annoying. I don't know why Tommy C vouched for you or anyone. Fuck you. I don't like you.
Yeah.
Fucking comes in here with that nasally. Why'd you lie about your abuse? And we don't know you like that, bro. We don't know you. Like these little up and comers, bro. They come in, they try to make a big name for themselves.
By the way, Mudahar was DMing Bungie on before this happened, and then he tried to get Bungie in, and then Tommy C vouched for Bungie, and then they let him in, and that's what happened.
They all sound like they're balls.
And now Keemstar is like pissed off at Tommy C. He's like, this guy's stupid. How could you ever vouch for this guy?
Been dropped. Fuck off. Come in here with a little bit of respect. I don't care if you don't like Boogie or not, but Boogie's been on the fucking platform for 14 fucking years. Don't come in here like you have some right to stand toe-to-toe.
Yeah. Okay. I think I figured it out. Okay. When he's saying all this stuff about Boogie, Keem is literally glazing Boogie to try to get him to be on the show more because he's like, don't worry, Boogie. I got your back. I'm going to defend you when people are rude to you. Because he knows that Boogie will just like rage quit the podcast
and fucking do that whiny voice with him. Fuck off.
Hold up. How the fuck did you get his ass? What did you think you've done to get his ass? All you did was question something.
I don't care.
I guess you gotta mute him.
I don't care.
Hey, Bungie, I'll see you around, all right? Oh, I can. But don't.
So, by the way, what's happening is Keemstar didn't server mute Bungie. So Keemstar muted Bungie on his end and on the podcast end, because Keem is streaming. Everyone else can still hear Bungie. So Tommy C just muted him, but Bungie talks to Wings here for like a few minutes. So the podcast is just sort of derailed because Keem doesn't know how to use Discord, I think.
No, I thought you. I honestly, I thought you'd have your ducks in a row. I mean,
he doesn't. He comes in here whining.
What, Erica? Yeah, classic Keem, tech star.
I thought you were gonna have like a
Keem, hire me if you ever do a podcast again. If you ever want to do a Keemstar show, I'll be your little technician. I'm so good at tech. I'm so qualified.
You said, and your mic's in bad shape too, by the way.
Load your guns next time, bud.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of
probably. If you're going to be online, you might want to invest a little bit more.
Do you think?
But you think he like owned him by calling his mic bad?
Mr.
Like
Medicare
his mic
or
is bad.
Destiny
Like,
would come in and talk to Boogie like that.
wait, Mr. Medicare has a terrible mic too. It's part of his persona. To be fair, I don't think that's part of Big Bungie's aesthetic at all.
Why you lying about your abuse? Like, fuck off, bro. You failed. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of these fucking Zoomers.
All right. I take personal responsibility.
Does Keem have an iced out Keemstar necklace? That's so cool. I want that. I want the Keemstar chain, dude.
All his ducks lined in a row with the videos and what have you.
I mean, he could confront Boogie all day long.
See, I don't know why Tommy did he really come off that bad in this? Like, he obviously is going to confront Boogie on stream. Like, what else would he be in the call for? What would he be saying on stream? It's Big Bungie. And he did have his ducks in a row. He had clips ready to go, but it's just his audio was shit, and he sort of wasn't what's the word for it? Like, his audio was shit, and he just like, I don't know. There were so many awkward moments of them speaking over each other that I think they got annoyed.
Don't come in with the whining shit. Like,
yeah. It's not good for the show. No, this is my fault. This is my fault. I thought it'd be different. He fumbled. He's great. He's fantastic. I highly recommend watching his stuff. But you can't.
He didn't. That's the thing though. Like, did he really fumble? Like, I feel like he was bringing some content, and then apparently later in the show they talk about this again anyways.
In there like that, you gotta have you gotta be like Destiny.
I don't really care.
Well, I don't think you have to necessarily be like that. Like, there's different approaches, but yeah.
But he makes good content because he edits it, and he goes in and makes his audio sound good. And he makes
his audio sound good. That's why he makes good content.
And when you're live, you got to show who the fuck you really are. And that guy's a whiny little fucking crybaby who can't. Wait, you lied about it. I'm not doing this. I don't give a fuck. This is the big boy club over here. Like, all these people have been on.
You know what Bungie said that I didn't know it didn't come through on stream, but it was so funny, dude. He was like, Keem, take your hat off. Take your hat off, Keem.
Platform for a decade. Take your little ass over to your little commentary channel with your little fucking avatar to represent you because you won't show your real face, and fuck off.
He has showed his face.
Take care, man. I got him. Oh, I don't want to remove him. No, that's not gonna work. I don't know why he's being so stubborn too. I mean,
yeah, he just stays in the call.
I can't remove him. That's
okay.
Keem was literally looking at the button, remove from group.
I'll make a new group then. Time that be so disrespectful.
Yeah. Anyways,
nah, bro.
This is a pretty funny episode today. Wow, they're at 50K. Honestly, if this show keeps going the way that it's been going the past 2 episodes, I'm all for it, dude. 50K subs. I hope that Boogie keeps, getting himself in crazy drama. Even like the crypto thing was like a really good drama and a good thing to talk about because it was all real. Like, yeah. Anyways, let's see. Have anything else for you guys tonight? Oh, we got the Rose Malay stuff. You know what? I do want to go over this. I do actually want to go over this. So, let's do that. If we go on Larix's Twitter, we have, okay, so you guys remember the Brad Taste in Music thing, right? So Brad Taste in Music review channel, he apologized for taking a picture with H3 and then did a fucking humiliation ritual over it, getting you know, basically just getting fucking on all fours, you know, just in complete submission to his audience. I'm so sorry. I took a picture with H3, the horrible Zionist racist. Yeah, so he did all that shit. And oh, and then Brad, so after Brad got criticized for that, like 2 days later, he started talking about his friend Rose Malay. Now, Rose Malay is a YouTuber and person who's been on the internet for a while that let's see, has said some pretty crazy stuff in the past. Where'd it go? Where did this thread go? Is the thread gone? Ah, here we go. All right, you guys ready for this? Consent is stupid. Rape is natural and necessary for a happy and healthy society. Why is the modern world so miserable? Because rapists are treated as criminals instead of cherished for their masculinity. Fuck feminism. I wish men weren't so afraid of raping me. Hashtag make rape legal. And then another classic. I don't understand why it's illegal for a dog to lick my pussy when gay men lick each other's asses all the time, and it's perfectly legal. Holy shit. So Brad gets criticized not only by, you know, people who hate him, but also by, you know, his own fans. Again, they're upset because he's platforming this person with these weird takes about rape or whatever. Rose is like a sister to me. So Brad Taste of Music endorses YouTuber that supports rape and bestiality. So he posted this thing saying, Rose is a creator who I've known for a long time, and they are making huge improvements as a content creator in person as of recently, and it's worth watching their work. They made a fantastic video on listening to tons of bad music, and now they have a sample video in the same style. Okay? Rose is like a sister to me. I've known her longer than most people, and I've abandoned her for the same reasons as others, but she's like family to me. She is actually working to improve herself and do better. I'll never be ashamed to support someone trying to change. Okay? She's incredibly traumatized and likely mentally ill. She isn't a monster, just someone who really needs attention and will say some really messed up shit to get it. She knows this. She's trying to learn from it and grow. So this is his, you know, initial reaction to the backlash. So unlike the H3 thing, where he just immediately starts conceding and crying and doing, you know, a humiliation ritual. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't believe that I platformed these people. I was just desperate for clout. I just needed attention because I'm such a pathetic loser. Instead of that, he's actually at least trying to stick up for himself and his friend. So many people saying mental illness is not an excuse for the things she said. I know that. It's an explanation. She needs help. She needs support to get her out of this. It's textbook trauma. People are telling me it isn't mental illness and I'm going insane. Do you allow Kanye in the same way? Kanye has about 1 million times the followers and is making no effort to improve as a person. Okay. What's next? So essentially this is him getting criticized and then him replying to all these randoms on Twitter. This is like what Turkey Tom was doing earlier. He was replying to every single person who had something bad to say about him on Twitter and like fighting. He's like, they call this just fighting in the trenches. This is not your BPD. Oh my God, this one's funny. I have BPD. Just because you're mentally ill doesn't mean it's the apology you can give when you say NB-phobic. Really? Really? Zionist, racist, lesphobic, and homophobic things. Since literally 2 months ago, she was saying that drag queens were fetishizers and white extermination was happening. God, this is not. And then Brad tries to one up the like wokeness level by saying this is not your BPD. This is an entirely different person, and you selfishly using your own experience to define someone else's trauma or illness is actually psychotic. Come on, dude. Come on. Are you serious? I don't know why this person screenshotted their notes instead of just posting it on Twitter. You're not wrong. That doesn't mean those things weren't said and are now forgiven. Like, these are still horrific and wrong things to say, blah, blah. Okay. Why does she need a statement? Who would that actually help? She needs a friend. Yeah. Huh. Why does she need a statement? That's pretty interesting that you bring that up, Brad. What? Sometimes you can just, like, move on and not address, like, little weirdos on the internet. Almost like you can just ignore people who are being unreasonably critical of you. Bradley, what the fuck are you doing right now? Defending someone who has gone off the deep end because they have never had someone advocate for them. Like, just complete fucking leftoid brain rot, dude. His fucking brain is fucking literally melting in his skull. He just uses all these buzzwords about everything. And then he starts fucking going crazy. I am not defending her. She is finally doing something that isn't trolling and seeing genuine success because they aren't begging for attention. I'm promoting the thing that is actually helping someone heal and do better for everyone around them. So as funny as it is to see him lose his shit, right? In this case, he is actually, like, sticking up for himself. Like, he is actually trying to say, no, I don't think that I'm, you know, crazy. I don't think that I'm crazy. I don't care that my friend has said some weird shit in the past. And, you know, weirdly, it's almost kind of, like, respectable. People were like, okay, well, at least, you know, now he's sticking up for himself. He's trying to, he's not kneeling at the very least. Well, anyways, I wonder what happens next. I wonder what happens next. Oh shit, did I lose it? Nope, it's this one. So the next day, fuck, I lost it again. Okay. The next day, I'm sorry for platforming Rose Malay. I really wanted to believe this person could change. Okay, so after he gets criticized and it sits and it marinates a little bit, he puts out his apology, his formal apology. What happened to, like, you don't have to make a statement about everything? Dude, it's not that deep. You are literally just promoting your friend. And you know what? He is right that he is promoting the good things that this person is doing instead of the crazy old shit that they were doing. Like, I honestly feel like there's a really good point to be had there. He's trying to help them change their, like, life or whatever. As much as I don't like that person, they're kind of weird. But I'm sorry for platforming Rose Malay. I really wanted to believe this person could change. I saw my own mental disability in this person. What mental disability do you have, Brad? He probably has, like, a learning disability, honestly. He's so retarded. But they have said some of the most awful and evil stuff I've ever heard and seen. There's no room to be promoting someone like that here. I did not know about the SA stuff. Yeah, you did. You did. People were showing you screenshots of it. Why is he playing this off? Like, why are you acting like you didn't know exactly what she said? I feel like that's, like, you need to say, yeah, I know she said crazy shit, but I don't care. Like, I just assumed it was in the big pile of stuff I ignored about this person the first time I forgave them. Deep down, I didn't want to believe what I was being told. I thought maybe if promoted something productive they did, they would change. Oh my god. Once I was made aware of everything else she has done, I should have immediately taken down the post and made it clear how I feel about her actions. Instead, I attacked the people who were trying to help me and misrepresented my views. Yeah, your soy autistic audience, they really have your best interest in mind, Brad. They're really out to help you. Those people are really helpful. Those people are not, like, annoying losers online trying to make as many changes as possible in the world. They are actually, like, really educated, really smart, and they really do have your best interest in mind. That's why you should you should kneel to them every single time, because they just care about you so much and they're just really trying to help you. Like, you understand that these people, like, don't care about you. Like, these people, like, just want you to do the most drastic thing possible because it makes them feel good. If they can get you to make one of these apologies, they literally start jerking off over it. Like, I don't know how else to put it. That's what it is. If people can corner you into, like, making an apology, they're literally sitting in the corner fucking jerking off over it. Like, that is just all this is. And this guy gives them ammunition to do that over and over again. What's up, Bagel? Sorry to my community for being grossly negligent and self-destructive. Sorry to my audience who got dragged into this. But your audience didn't get dragged into anything. Your audience chooses to go on other people's videos and streams and like defend you. That's their own like choice. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that his audience is so what's the word for it? I don't want to say aggressive or defensive, but they're seeking out content about him that's negative in order to defend him. I don't know what the word for that is. But yeah, you would think that someone like him, his audience wouldn't be doing that. Like even Hassan's audience isn't as bad from my experience as his. Kind of crazy.
He got way more hate from his audience.
Yeah, well, yeah, just everyone did. It wasn't just like one person. Like every person who made a Brad Taste video, the comments got swarmed with like his fans. God, dude. Anyways, so Rose Malay made a video, and we are going to watch that. Brad Taste in Music is lying to you. YouTube's biggest hypocrite. Let's check it out.
I was so wrapped up in my own shit that I was just like, I don't care about your gender. And hey, you're I mean, my God, I
Based.
didn't even realize that word had been on an island and isolated and you couldn't say it anymore. I said it in a fucking awful context, too.
I was transphobic at 17. I liked Trump at 17. Rose remembers. I can tell you for sure that
Rose remembers.
I've said the N-word. But you guys already knew this. Come on. Oh my God, I know it's terrible.
What happened, dude? What happened?
You guys are acting like you've never
Give us go back, Brad, go back.
Say
you could still save yourself.
Chill.
He released an album last year as like Big Baller B, and like he uses the N-word like in the album at one point.
That's awesome.
Brad claimed on both his Twitter and
those are bangers, dude.
Community tab that he was not aware of my rape comments. That is a blatant lie. Here is a tweet from May of 2018 where he very clearly...
By the way, this person like passes very, very well for a trans woman.
Is responding to one of my comments about rape. And here is a second tweet where he is very clearly responding to one of my comments about rape. Those tweets are
like they don't look like, I don't know. What's the way to say this like politically correctly so that I don't get fucking banned on YouTube? Like this person isn't like the most like model-esque, you know, looking person, but they look like a real woman, like 100%.
Still up. So for him to say that he had no idea is just a blatant lie and an attempt to save face, because what he cares about most is not losing his audience.
Right? Am I crazy? Like,
he told me in the past that he doesn't care what I post.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, the stream might go on for a little
and
longer.
He also looks for attention.
You want to watch
He's
it with
just
me?
more
Or
careful
no?
about how he does it. He says that Twitter is horrible and that I was.
Okay.
Just voicing my opinion. Now that you're fully aware that Brad has been fully aware of all the things that I've said, his sudden 180 starts to make a lot less sense. He's saying the first time I actually stand up for what I believe, I essentially get voted off my committee. It's so bad, the internet is so bad, and it's just so stupid. He said he's been afraid of people judging him for so long that he's been tucking his tail with talking about me, but he truly believes in me.
Oh my God.
I said, I completely understand. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wait, this is crazy. This is crazy.
All positive things moving forward. And here's
I've been afraid of people judging me, so I've been tucking my tail about talking about you, but I truly believe in you. All right, good night, Snowman. Thank you so much for coming by.
with, even if you disappoint me in the
Have a good
future,
night.
you're more than that, and you should be allowed to make mistakes. I trust you. Some of you may not be aware, but he's actually posted on his community tab promoting me twice. The first time he said that he deleted the post due to major backlash, but it still got the ball rolling. I apologize for all the negative comments that he got, and he said, nah.
Look how many tabs this person has open.
worry for me. I'm happy for you. I'm genuinely glad you did something non-controversial and being praised for it. Here he says, I want you to know that you don't bother me. I actually appreciate you checking in on me. I'm glad we're on good terms now. Even though I look at your tweets and go, bro, what the fuck is Rose on? I still see you as a friend and I'm not going to throw that away. And as you'll notice, he threw that away the very second that threatened his career.
By the way, Rose, I think you need to part your hair more evenly right here. You should try to get it to go in a straight line. I know it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard sometimes to get it perfectly straight. You just have to do it over and over, but you'll
When it comes to controversial stuff that I say, there have been multiple times in the past where Brad has confined to me in DMs that he either agrees with what I'm saying or that he wishes he could be as open as I am, but worries about retaliation from his fan base. Here, Brad says,
dude, he's such a little bitch. Brad is such a little fucking, like, I don't know, dude. He's such a little sleazeball.
This is exactly what I was saying, but because I'm cis, I can't say it. Brad has confined in private to me several times that he actually hates the audience that he's cultivated. Responding to some of his fans' criticisms on Twitter, he says, dude, these people are so fucking stupid. Oh my god. He also says to me, that was my fucking point, lol. Get it? But whatever, I'll just accept it and not care too deeply. Brad taste in music, hates his Discord community. He says someone else was banned from my Discord for saying what I said. So whatever, lol. Also important to note that if you go on Brad Taste in Music's Discord, a lot of people have been considering renaming the Discord because they don't even like Brad anymore. And a lot of the comments on that Discord are basically criticizing Brad for all the stuff that he says. I avoid Discord for this reason. People don't know how to communicate normally. Talking about his fans. Talking about his own Discord server.
You cultivated this fan base, Brad. These are the people that you pandered to. And you encouraged these, like, negative behaviors. And you do it over and over every time you kneel to these weirdos. And you give them exactly what they want. And you encourage these fucking antisocial behaviors.
Says, I avoid that.
That's why you're making it worse for yourself. Like you're making it worse and worse every time you kneel to these freaks.
Like it has rabies. Every time something bad happens in the community,
like what? Can you not just like speak your mind? Can you not just like stand up for yourself and say like, "Hey, you guys are stupid." Say that. You guys are being dumb. I don't give a fuck. Unsubscribe if you don't like it. Log off. Put your phone away. Go do something in real life. Go drive somewhere. Go hang out.
Where it came from. Now, as a trans woman, some of the things that Brad has said in the past about trans people have upset me. As recent as 2020, Brad responded to a post of someone simply stating that trans people aren't obligated to tell you if they're trans by saying that he doesn't even want to have an honest conversation. He just wants to say, I am right, you lose, bye, and that the tweet has harbored such a hostile environment. What a lot of you also don't know is that as soon as Brad started blowing up on YouTube, a lot of his original friends started turning against him.
Back in 2017, all the people that he was originally friends with, like most of them have turned against him because of his behavior. And I was the first person to really call him out. I know a lot of people afterwards started to realize some of the things that I'd already realized.
Here's a conversation Brad had with a friend about his channel, calling him egotistical, money-driven, power crazy, and fully knows well what he's doing. In the DMs, he said he loves music and making content on it, but he also loves watching his empire grow. Now, a very weird phrase to use, especially considering the fact that he only had around 10,000 subscribers at the time.
I've always loved having a voice and influence.
He's referring to his YouTube sub count as watching his empire grow, and that he doesn't want to worry about people who aren't on his side no matter what. Here's another comment.
To be fair, though, this stuff isn't like, I don't care. Like, I don't care that he's calling it his 10,000 subs his empire. Like,
bothered
who cares?
By his phrasing of his audience as growing his empire. It's become about numbers. He hoped his friend would get it, but he didn't.
He wants to push his content without worrying about people who aren't on his side no matter what. So like you can't have disagreements with people. So he's just kind of unnecessarily like starting this kind of like divide against the people who like he was friends with because he has more subscribers than them now.
Also in 2018,
oh my God.
Brad has this interaction with the fan. The fan simply says, I just think with your audience, I think you should think about your actions more if I'm being honest.
Which I mean, that sounds like a really reasonable comment,
That's
right?
exactly what
like,
I want to say to him.
But Bradley, for whatever reason, like you wouldn't think that this kind of comment would tick someone off because it's a very reasonable comment for someone to make.
To which Brad responds by calling this person an ableist slur.
Bro, F you.
Oh
Like you're
my
actually
God.
mentally ill. Not cause of depression, but our wordation.
To make things worse,
Where's this Brad, dude? We need this Brad back.
this person was a trans woman, and he then proceeded to actively misgender this person, to which Brad admits to in a now deleted
Dangerously
response video that
based.
he posted to his channel about the situation.
I was so wrapped up in my own that I was just like, I don't care about your gender.
He claims that she's using misleading screenshots to push her victim complex, and that he has never had any less respect for anyone than I do of her. She makes every community look bad that she's a member of. It hurts to watch. I would like to remind you that all she said is that Brad should be careful what he says because of his audience. Here's someone else referring to the situation of him misgendering the trans woman, same person he called an ableist slur, and also claiming that he invalidated her depression.
And honestly, none of this stuff matters to me. Like, literally nothing matters. I just want to hear about how he hates his fans. I want to see how he's insecure about them behind the scenes.
Brad also has a severe ego problem.
That was like the best part of
I
this video
have,
so
like,
far,
some
was
from
just the
Brad
fans
following
thing.
him on Twitter and stuff. I was getting the impression that he kind of does have an issue a bit with like being pretty arrogant and stuff. I got into Brad's Discord and people were sending me a ton of screenshots and everything about all this, stuff he's been doing, just being really rude and mistreating them and also acting really arrogant. So I thought, okay, so here we have Brad Takes in Music, a fellow music critic who I've always seen to be kind of arrogant or whatever, and now people are reaching out to me with like actual stories and screenshots. You and a number of other people have sent me screenshots and reached out with other, shitty things Brad has done.
He's a very egotistical person. I get the impression from him that he just thinks he's better than everyone else, and I can definitely see it through his actions and through his tweets. And I remember this because he had like literally less than 1,000 subscribers at the time. When I met him, he had 300 subscribers, and that's when we did our collaboration. And like maybe like a few months later, I noticed he started getting like 100 or 200 subs in like a week or something. And I remember being like, "Whoa, that's crazy! Congratulations!" And as soon as I said like, "Congratulations, how'd you do it? What's some advice?" His response to me is, "You are late to the blow up party." I mean, like, first of all, my thumbnail game is unmatched.
Oh my God.
Most thumbnails are A+. I suggest you get creative and break out of normal formats. And this is him getting like 200 subscribers or 300 subscribers in a month. And
Oh my God, that's really funny.
like, oh,
wow.
you're so late. And
that is actually something.
said that to me.
That's
It's
terrible.
So weird. That was just like the first point where I was just like, okay, this guy definitely has some like ego issues.
And he still had it like to this day.
Similar tweets, but around the same time, he says, "I feel like Jesus." Thank you to everyone who has helped me share my videos, and it's basically saying that he's growing a lot. Again, he had less than 1,000 subscribers for this. It's okay to feel proud, but like when you say you feel like Jesus, and then you say, "Oh, well, you're late to the blow party."
I feel like Jesus for gaining 200 subs. Oh shit.
It's just
Okay.
a video on YouTube. I mean,
Simply saying that he shouldn't be making fun of somebody who has anxiety.
but when you said the whole thing about like the homophobic comment, like I read that. Try in his video, he just says, "Oh, well, I'm just talking about the fact that the album talks about this." When you say you feel like Jesus, and then you say, "Oh, well, you're late to the blow party," when all I did was congratulate you on Twitter, saying, "Hey, congrats for the growth."
Here in March of 2018, he says, "I have fangirls sending Instagram DMs, call me Jesus." Now, unfortunately, I don't have the tweets on me currently.
Oh
but
my
back
God.
in 2018, it was a tweet that he posted on his Twitter, giving the handle of his Snapchat and saying that he was more likely to add you if you were a pretty girl. Here, he calls a commenter a pussy for simply saying that he shouldn't be making fun of somebody.
Dude, this person had files on top of files of Brad.
Who has anxiety.
Rosemary was waiting to drop the nuke until Brad like screwed them
The whole thing
over.
about like the homophobic comment, like I read that. Try in his video, he just says, "Oh, well, I'm just talking about the fact that the album talks about this," but he like lists that as like one of the reasons he doesn't like the album. I'm a trans woman myself. I'm offended by that, and to me, it's not necessarily.
So can't tell if this is sarcasm or not. I'm sorry to the LGBT community if I upset anyone from my review or my comments. I have a feeling that isn't what this person actually wants to hear me say. Brad, this homophobic rhetoric is getting out of hand. Please just apologize to the LGBT community. So is this the start of it? Is this when it began, when he became like, he started just like cowering over these people?
That comment, like to me, one of the reasons he does.
His girlfriend.
You think it was his girlfriend?
Partially.
Is his
Read
girlfriend
that. Try it in his
like
video, he just
completely
says, "Oh, well, I'm just
cucked?
talking about the fact that
Well,
the album
to
talks
me,
about this,"
that's just
but he
what
like lists
it-
that as like one of the
see,
reasons
he
he
got
doesn't
this
like the album.
new
I'm a trans woman
girlfriend
myself.
and they
I'm
moved
offended
in
by that,
together
and
really
to me, it's not
fast, and
necessarily
Yeah.
just that
they
comment.
got
Like to me,
serious really
if it was just
fast.
that, I wouldn't think too much
And
into it.
after
But it's just like
that,
knowing
I
his
feel
past.
like he started talking about politics more.
Mhm.
And then he, when he was doing the Melanie Martinez stuff, he said that "Oh, I had no idea. Like my girlfriend let me know that like Melanie is like a rapist."
Mm.
That's I
That was
totally speculating because she's like offline as far as I
yeah.
know.
That was the girl. Yeah, that's the girl that basically like got him to buy that story and like call that person a rapist.
Well, that's what he says, that his girlfriend let him know that Melanie was a rapist.
Yeah.
Knowing that he was a Trump supporter in the past.
He's definitely not thinking about the words he's saying. It definitely comes off as homophobic. Maybe he didn't mean it that way, but like to me, the review he posted just comes off as homophobic, and he should have been more careful with his words and apologize for the words.
Oh yeah, but anyways, review being homophobic. I don't know. I doubt it.
Shoved down his throat. I also just want to mention this tweet right
Oh, let's see it.
So,
apologize for the way he worded it.
Here's Brad saying that he doesn't like
I enjoy that movie despite not liking feminism shoved down my throat. Wow.
having feminism.
Rose,
shoved down
why
his
are you
throat. I also just wanna
picking some of these things that you're picking are just make no sense. Yeah, some of these like examples are so weak. Like you could just talk about how like this guy like is like a pussy. Like that's what we all want to hear.
What he's referring to is actually a clip from a live stream where he's specifically responding to a comment where I said that I knew him at the time and was aware of comments that he's made. He claims that this transphobia was just typical behavior. Now, if you go back, you'll notice that a lot of tweets he made at the start of his channel were very questionable. Now, what you'll notice is that Brad has a lot of tweets published on his account where he says the N-word, but he replaces a letter with B. This is essentially
What's wrong with that?
him saying the same thing, but changing it slightly so he doesn't get in trouble. More weird comments. This, in particular, is just a weird comment to make. And as you'll notice, this is a trend where he has multiple tweets using this exact word. And even this as well. I would just like to remind you
Wow, he retweeted an image with the N-word, soft A in it.
I've never said this word in my life. Now, Brad also used to be a Trump supporter, saying that the Grammys in 2018 are a cringe fest and that they are quote-unquote pushing their agenda blatantly. Here's him saying that Trump did a stupid thing, but it has nothing to do with him, so he'll just keep living his life and memeing on. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the clip for this, but very recently, I want to say maybe about a month ago, Brad was talking about an artist on his live stream during one of his paid reaction requests, and then he proceeded to call this person a racial slur, but instead of N, it started with the letter W. Now, this may have been a misunderstanding, but
Wigger? What?
essentially what that word is ridiculing white people for acting too much like black people. It has the same racial intent that the N-word does. It is just directed to white people and disgust for them acting too much like black people, or the word. He may not have known this, but he has used the word in the past, as you can see from this tweet. Now,
I've been called Wigga unironically.
these tweets, it may come
Is
as a surprise
Wigga
to you
really
that
that bad? Is saying that really that
asked to
bad?
using the word. Another thing that I have an issue with is that I'm not a fan of the fact that there are people in his community that have spent tens of thousands of dollars in order to see him react to albums.
Skriggle says, "Do you even know how much money I've donated to you over the years? You have donated $22,388.19. Your first donation was August 4th, 2022 at 3:48 p.m. and your latest donation was June 8th, 2024. You are now the second highest donator, topped by Ned.
I'm getting banned from YouTube now. I'm getting banned.
Donated in a while, so you only got to send another $2,200.
And this is clearly unhealthy, and in some cases putting these people in serious financial trouble, but he kind of just enables this behavior, and I've always just had a little bit of a problem with that. Here he praises 4chan.
But then you go on the only place that matters, Mew. You go to 4chan.
There's a screenshot of him basically saying that he like started this whole like emo thing just by like shitting on them, and now he has like them as their fans. Like,
Wait, emo? What is she
when
talking
he started
about?
making these kinds of videos, he was not a fan of emo music, and the only reason he kept making it is because that's what gets the views. Like, I legitimately don't think he cares about like Panic at the Disco. Definitely.
Can we talk about like
Kind of
something
close to whatever.
interesting
But
now,
if you wanna see a
Rose?
3-second
Come
clip
on.
of him saying you're bad, then here you go. So like, just these
I
people.
thought this video was gonna be like pretty good, but
Brad just leaves this like really bad review, and he says, "Holy shit, you should have seen the expression on my face when I saw this here on the website. I thought I would be an asshole for calling out this independent album while it was just a video on YouTube. I mean, looking at music and putting aside what I personally worked on with Rose, I had to force myself to listen to this. It was not inspiring or like the thing I have an issue with is it was just unsolicited, and for whatever reason, he just decides, even though like we were totally friends at the time, to just shit on me for no reason. And it's just like, imagine if like you had a friend and your friend like literally out of nowhere responds to an album that you worked pretty hard on and just starts tearing it apart, saying this is a horrible album, this is one of the worst albums I ever heard, and it just like leaves it like I don't care that he has his opinion, but just the fact that he just like gives these unsolicited advices to people, I kind of take an issue with that.
Absolutely,
And,
yeah. Because like, I mean, this is
chance, according to that AI website, that it was written by AI.
really?
Yeah.
The Rose Malay album?
I guess someone put in like the lyrics of one of the songs into an AI detector, and it came back as like a 90%.
Wow, that's crazy.
This is something I've seen him do before too, where he gives like fake apologies. You know what I mean? Like like it sounds like he starts by apologizing, like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have done that." And in the same tweet, he shits on your album. It's ridiculous. Like,
he's not even sorry for like basically just leaving this really nasty review. Literally, he leaves this review. I recorded a video with him, kind of like really similar to what we're doing now. We were both on Skype and we just like had a blast. We were just talking about some horrible New Music Friday playlist song. That was 2 weeks before he shits on my album publicly.
yeah, that's.
And we were like still on Discord.
I don't know what the point of okay. Maybe if he like if you want to be really like generous to him, maybe like he like was promoting your album in a way where he was like, "Oh my god, this is so bad, you guys like don't listen to this," to get people to like see, oh, what's his lowest reviewed things. Like maybe he was trying to help his friend out in that way. I don't know. But Yeah.
And talking at the time, it just came out of nowhere, and I was just kind of like fused. I mean, maybe he just thought, oh, everyone's shitting on this album. It would look cool if I don't know what was going on. You know, people have talked to you about this kind of stuff and like message you privately about this kind of stuff. Like, I'm not the only one.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I mean, he also has a history of saying really controversial things, and it's just like obviously in the past, like it's not debatable. I think even Bradley admits that like in 2018, around the time this kind of stuff happened, that he made mistakes. That just proves to me that like this is a serious issue, and I think a lot of his fans either they don't know about this or they just like his videos and they're like willing to overlook it. But like he's doing the same stuff over again, so I don't understand how he can claim that he's like changing when he's still doing this stuff today. He hasn't really changed and matured like he said he did.
Yeah.
I feel like if people knew more.
I was dragging him through the mud. You know, time has proven that I was actually right about those things. It's weird how everyone's so silent considering me, and it's because I call you guys out on this stuff.
So overall, my problem with Brad is that he's very quick to call out other people for their mistakes, yet expects you to forgive him for his past mistakes, a lot of which he has not talked about. The reason why Brad was sympathizing with me is because we're very similar, and he even admitted to such. My mistakes reminded him a lot of his mistakes, and I've just showed you a sample of what those were. I just felt like I needed to say this. My issue is that he is a hypocrite. What he believes privately is often very different from what he believes publicly, and he's even said in the past, the only real difference between me and him is that I say what I believe openly, whereas he is much more careful about his public image and often doesn't reveal his true beliefs. Because the thing that matters—
Yeah, and weirdly enough, that makes me respect Rose Millay more than Brad. Like, just true. Like, Rose Millay at least is like not a coward about, you know, what she believes, or anything. She's like willing to say some crazy shit and let people criticize her for it or whatever. Doesn't care. Yeah. But yeah, these are probably all fucking Brad Taste fans here that are mad that this person is criticizing. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't the best video, I would say. I would say that there were like a couple little good tidbits in here, but for the most part, as a whole, this video wasn't really worth watching. Unfortunate. But yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I gotta get off. But I will see you guys another time soon.